Hello, market movers, and welcome to our monthly Market Movers Live. We're so happy you are with us tonight. And hello, TPott. How are you doing tonight?
What's up, Geoff?
We got a little late start today, and it may or may not be due to the fact that the Florida Gators are currently rolling the North Carolina Tar Heels, TPott. I got the game on live over here. We're up 12 currently, 46-34.
Is North Carolina even good anymore?
I'm going to be distracted for the next hour.
Okay.
By the way, who do I need to fire? Who scheduled this live show during the middle of the Florida Gators playing University of North Carolina? Are you kidding me? That's like an epic basketball game.
I was wondering the same thing. Michigan State's playing Oakland. You know, it's like, what are we even doing anymore?
I would laugh at that, except for the fact that Oakland beat Kentucky.
No, Oakland's good.
In the first round of the NCAA tournament last year.
They're not good this year. They're 3-5, and State's only up 7 in the second half. But they can pull an upset once in a while.
They might be able to pull an upset. Well, anyway, we're so happy that all of you are with us out there this evening. We got a great show for the next 2 hours planned for you tonight that will eventually culminate in a trivia game, a fun trivia game at the end of the evening. But we got prizes and giveaways all night long. Now, those are just for our Market Movers members. So, this is open to the public, but if you are a Market Movers member, you can get in the giveaways tonight. There is a link in the YouTube chat. We pinned it to the top of the YouTube chat. We'll put it in the YouTube chat again right now. Please go to that page that's available just for Market Movers members. Enter tonight's giveaway. You just got to do it one time tonight, but go in there sometime tonight. Put in your information to enter the giveaway because we're going to start picking giveaway winners here in a little while. But the first thing we're going to do, TPott, is we're going to answer some questions from our audience. These are questions that were submitted by Market Movers members before the show started today. We sent out an email asking for questions. We got a bunch of questions, and we're going to go rapid fire.
Well, if they want to get in, by the way, if they want to get into trivia, if they want to get into some of this stuff, they can sign up.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, if you're watching, that's a great point, right? Yeah. So if you're watching out there and you are not a Market Movers member and you want to get into the giveaways and the trivia during tonight's show, you can. There's still time. You just got to sign up right now.
You can do it now. Yeah.
What's the promo code they can use?
What is it? Live?
Live?
It's live.
Live. 14 days
14 days free.
14 days free. Go sign up using promo code live and get 14 days free. You do that at marketmoversapp.com.
Yeah. And then you fill out that form, same form that's pinned.
Yep.
You'll be into the drawings tonight, and we'll have to send you some prizes.
Yep. There you go.
And square off in trivia.
Appreciate it. Thank you. And in the chat, we've already got Michael Leva saying he's good. He's signing up right now. So we appreciate you.
Thanks,
awesome.
Michael.
Thank you, everybody. Okay. Can we call up our first question from one of our Market Movers members tonight? There it is on the screen.
Nice.
Which sports card category, basketball or baseball, football, basketball, hockey, etc., do you think will grow the most over the next 10 years?
Starting with
we're going to put you on the spot right away. This question, by the way, from Michael Healy. So we're going to open up a couple of packs for Michael here in just a minute.
Okay. Man, how much time do I have? But why don't we play a little devil's advocate or something? I'm gonna pick like 2 and you pick 2. Okay, we'll alternate. So I'm gonna make a case, probably for the one you would pick, which is football. And I'll say football because it's such a popular sport in the United States, and it's the one that I see right now that's had the most inertia. It's just very popular with the youth, the teenage kids, Reeves and his crowd, everybody from 10 to 30 right now is like football, 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 football. We've seen basketball kind of curb out. Baseball is steady. I think baseball's in an okay place. I don't know that it's going to blow up anytime soon at all. But football to me seems like the one that might blow up. The big concern with football is injuries, longevity, and just the revolving door of quarterbacks. It's like quarterback or bust. And when people do get fixated on a receiver like Justin Jefferson over the last few years, suddenly Jamar Chase is in the conversation and people are like, maybe he's actually better. So there's a lot of volatility in football, a lot of injury risk, but it's very popular and it seems like it's super hot.
Yeah.
Maybe pick one other one.
I think first of all, I think football is a good choice, but I'll give you another reason that you didn't mention, and that is that the contracts are shifting to Topps and Fanatics. Yeah. Next year's basketball, the following year is football. Yeah. And what we've seen Topps do over the last 2 years under Fanatics leadership is inject a whole lot more money into marketing. A lot more money. Marketing. And it is really paying off. Yeah. We're seeing baseball products set all-time sales records. There's some clear correlation between the marketing they're doing and also the product innovation and enhancements they're doing.
Yeah.
So they're going to bring that same thing to football. in a couple of years. They're going to bring that same thing to basketball next year. So I would expect both categories to grow. But between the two, I agree with you on football.
Yeah.
It just, got the bigger fan base. The other one I would say would be soccer.
Yeah, right.
It was not listed.
That's right.
It was not one of the choices
Right.
on the question from Michael, but I would say soccer.
Yep.
And the reason why I would say soccer is just simply the international growth of the sports card hobby. It is still in its infancy in Europe, but there is some real momentum there.
Yeah.
There are card shows, the London card show,
Madrid.
and there's one in Germany that is getting bigger and bigger, more and more attention, bigger and bigger shows, bigger and bigger venues every time they do it. In addition, Fanatics is opening up a card shop in London.
Yeah.
I don't know how far we are away from that, but that's in their plans.
PSA is opening grading.
PSA is opening grading in Europe.
Yeah.
So I think Europe over the next, if I had to place a bet for like the biggest growth percentage, I would say potentially soccer because of the investment that's going to take place into growing out the sports card community in Europe over the next 5 to 10 years.
That is actually the one I would pick probably above all other sports, just in terms of where it is now and the potential ceiling. Will it happen? We'll see, but it has a lot of potential.
We'll see for sure. All right, thank you for the question, Michael. We're going to go over to Nick on the breaking desk over there. Nick, how are you doing this evening, sir?
I'm doing all right.
Are you recovered from last week's virtual, hitting all of your clutch golf shots and making all of your basketball shots and giving the audience just much joy with you doing that?
Fully recovered, feeling good, rested, ready to open some packs here.
Well, let's open some packs. So what do we have tonight for our audience? These packs are going to be used both for the giveaways as well as for those who have asked questions that we're answering during tonight's show, including Michael Healy. We're going to open up a pack for him in a minute here.
Correct. So we have 2024 Artifacts Hockey. So first time opening hockey on the stream here.
Good luck with those names.
But
Yeah, and I'm not familiar with the 2024 rookie class, so that's going to be an adventure. Once again, we're doing 2024 Topps Scrum Update Baseball.
Oh, good. We're going
Looking
Paul
for
Skeens
some
101 hunting.
debut
Still hasn't been
patch.
found yet.
Yeah.
No, could be in here. Then we got Topps Paddock Pass Formula One.
Yeah.
This is a brand new product.
Stadium Club. It's Stadium Club of F1, and actually seems to be pretty good.
All right.
So far.
I'm excited. I haven't seen it open yet.
Yeah,
I'm
it
excited
looks
to
really
see it
nice.
Open. All right.
Brand new. And then last but not least, some Bowman Chrome University football.
Well, there you go. Now you're talking my language.
There you go.
Let's pull that Lagway. If the Lagway Superfractor gets pulled on tonight's show and goes to one of our Market Movers members, I'm going to give them $20,000 in cash.
Yeah. And you respond,
if they're willing to leave the Lagway here at Cards HQ.
and then you respond 30, and we got a deal.
No, not 30. 20. 20's generous. 20's generous. I challenge you to go sell that on gold, and it will sell for less than 20. It will sell for less than 20.
So what do we want to start with for Michael?
Your choice, dealer's choice. Pick a couple of packs
Dealer's
here for
choice.
Michael.
Let's go ahead and start with the Bowman Chrome University.
Let's pick 2 packs of
do
Bowman.
like that.
Let's throw Michael a couple of packs of
Can
Bowman.
mix it up.
Here we go.
All right.
This
First
is a fun
pack
product. I
of the
love this product. As Nick's ripping this, I love this product. It is much more affordable than the pro football products. One of these hobby boxes is $139, I think.
I might
or
rip
so.
a box, yeah.
It's fun. It's a fun rip.
Looks like we got a purple of some sort in here.
Yep. That's a good way to start. Those are like $249.
And Will Pauling, Wisconsin wide receiver.
That's going to be a purple
First
shimmer.
Bowman.
That's going to be numbered, I believe.
Is it under the first? Where's
numbered
the
to
number?
something?
The number should be on there, on the front.
The number's hard to see. It's kind of a little hidden there.
Maybe I'm blind.
Is it under the first? No.
No.
I don't know. Maybe it's not numbered.
All right.
Maybe
So
not.
Just a short print.
Purple
Maybe it's a
shoulder.
short print.
All right.
I'll look while you're doing that.
There you go.
Well, there you go. We got a numbered card. Should we throw him one more pack?
got
How
it.
many packs do we have tonight? We good? Can we throw him? Can we afford to throw him another
We could
pack?
throw him one more.
Let's throw him one more. Let's get him the Lagway.
All right.
Let's
We'll
get him
do
the
one more
Lagway.
Bowman Chrome University here. All right. Looks like maybe an X-Fractor in there. Taj Brooks, Texas Tech running back. Nicholas Martin, Oklahoma State. Harold Perkins Jr.,
X-Fractor.
LSU,
Yeah,
X-Fractor.
That's sweet.
And then Connor Harrell,
Connor Harrell.
quarterback, North Carolina.
The Purple Shimmer's not numbered 1 in 38 hobby packs. So I
1 in
think
38 hobby
more than
packs.
one per box. So
1 in 38 packs would be less than one per box. About one in every box and a half. 24
yeah.
packs in a box. 20 packs in a box.
that's, I guess, yeah. Would you say less common, more packs than a box? Yeah, I think you're right.
more packs than a single box.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
By the way, we got a celebrity in the chat tonight who just joined the chat. We have Neo Cards and Comics.
Aha.
The great Neo Cards and Comics. He's got a
Collectivist.
wonderful YouTube channel. I watch it
Collectivist for the
often
rest
to
of
get
us.
updated with my own card information. It's very good.
Will we be talking about collectivists this week?
Collectivists.
On
Collectivists
Cards
for
on
the rest
Table.
of us.
Yeah, we will.
There you go.
I have a feeling we'll be talking about collectivists.
Collectivists. Gator game. Gators now within North Carolina within 5. That's not good. This game has, since this started, now it's a 3-point game. Since this started, this has gone completely in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
I might be underneath the table here in a little while. So
Against a 6-4 team.
all right, let's bring the next question up here. What is your card outlook for the 2026 World Cup? All right, we're talking soccer today.
Okay.
Who are some of the players you like? When is the best time to start buying soccer cards? Casey Felton. The one thing I'll warn you about, Casey, on this is there were a whole lot of people, myself included, that assumed that the prices were going to shoot up during the 2022 World Cup. That really wasn't the case. I think there were so many people that were speculating on the fact that the 2022 World Cup might drive up soccer card prices that they started buying soccer cards months and months in advance with the idea of, I'll sell them when the World Cup starts. But there were too many people thinking that way. So you had a big sell-off of cards as the World Cup started, and there wasn't quite enough demand to keep up with it. Prices actually dipped.
Yeah.
They did not go up as you would expect. Now, here we are, a little different situation today for a couple of reasons. First of all, at this moment, we are 2 years away. So you're getting a jump on things. Well, what, about a year and a half away? So you're getting a jump on things if you start acting now, for sure. Second of all, the next World Cup is in America. I expect that to be different. I expect that to just be omnipresent, which it wasn't, 2022. It was in Qatar. So a little bit of a different scenario. So I am optimistic about the soccer card market, but one thing I know is that you get a lot of people speculating on all of this. So it's a little difficult to know exactly what the market's going to do and how it's going to heat up and all of that. But TPott, thoughts? Any particular players you'd have your eyes on?
So here's what I remember, and this is what I would say. It's very case by case. I would be looking at players differently from player to player in terms of what to expect from them. One thing I would say, I'd be very careful with Kylian Mbappe and expecting his cards to go up unless France wins. And even then, maybe not. Like, he's sort of done a lot of stuff already, and if he wins more, I think that really helps his long-term legacy in terms of his sustainability of his values. But short-term, I just don't hear a lot of people like talking about him. He made the move from PSG, and moved over to Real Madrid. But he's just not a guy I'm hearing as much buzz around. Erling Haaland has sort of faded, even though he's still incredible.
Their team's faded.
And their team is faded, but he will not be in the World Cup.
Right.
Norway doesn't make the World Cup, so he won't be playing.
I thought there was a greater chance this year of them making it, or is that already sailed? Because
That's news to me.
They expanded the field.
I don't think so.
This year they got the expanded field. They got it from, what, 32 to 48?
They're just usually not even remotely
Right.
in the mix. Maybe, but even if they are, they're not going to make it past the group stage. Like, it's just not going to
they won't make it past the group stage.
So here's what I'd be looking at. When Messi won, his cards did go up. Mm-hmm. He was like the Lone Ranger. He won the World Cup, solidified his name in the GOAT conversation.
Sure.
And then when that Prism World Cup product was soaring, his stuff went. Those cards from that year, 2022, did really well. In terms of United States players, Christian Pulisic and others, there's a swath of decent young talent. People are almost saying other names now. Unless the United States actually makes a deep push in the U.S. during the World Cup, I think those will be in rough shape after World Cup starts.
Yeah, it could be.
There might be a hype leading up, maybe. There could be. The team to watch, in my opinion, and the player to watch is Lamine Yamal and Spain.
Sure.
And Spain they won Euros, and when they won Euros, Yamal, scored a bunch, and he broke records for age and all these things, and he's the new shiny object. So he's the one that I'm watching. If Spain starts pushing and he's playing well and he's a part of the offense, he could be this World Cup's Lionel Messi. He could be. I'm not saying he will be, but he could be. Everybody else, I think when you have situations like we had one year where Iceland made a deep push, obviously Croatia made a deep push all the way to the final and lost to France two World Cups ago. When those things happen and people aren't paying attention, those players can go up in price. Luka Modric's cards went up in price during that run. But it's hard to predict. It's really hard to predict. So I think it being in the United States could add some extra buzz that didn't happen in 2022, and I hope that it will. But I don't quite know what to think about it in general.
All right, Brian Veeder in the YouTube chat says, buy England players, it's coming home. Whereas Hayden Kim in the YouTube chat says it's Lamine Yamal time.
I think it's Lamine Yamal time.
We'll see.
I think it's Spain.
Larry's Classic Sports is mocking us. He said soccer has been the sport of the future in the U.S. for the last 50 years.
Yeah, but it's also
he's not wrong.
There's more kids playing soccer than ever before.
He's not wrong though. That is true. That is
and
true.
fewer playing football probably, even though I love football.
There you go. Anyway, good conversation. Appreciate the question, Casey Felton. Can we toss Casey a couple of packs here?
Sure thing. We'll move on to the Formula One paddock pass.
All right. Let's see what one of these looks like.
Let's see what we can get out of here.
So this is literally Stadium Club. It's the same design. They just renamed it Paddock Pass to make it make sense for F1. Nick, do you know Formula One racers? I don't.
I do a little bit.
Okay. I mean, I know the big
Yuki Tsunoda, Stoffel Vander. I don't know that one. Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, there you go. Lewis Hamilton.
That's a good one. Zhao Guan Yu, Schumacher.
There you go.
Numbered green, George Russell.
There you go. That's a good green.
That is a good one.
That's a good green to get. Number to 275.
275, and that's a chrome. It looks like.
Yep.
Another chrome. It looks like a red. Zhao Guan Yu. Charles Leclerc, chrome. And then Alexander Albon.
That green sold for $8 yesterday.
Nice. There you go.
Look at that.
You know,
We just covered that monthly membership fee there, right?
Yeah.
One month of membership with that green
starter membership.
That green numbered card. There you go. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for the question. I know we're running slightly behind on our agenda here, but I want to take two more questions real quick before TPott, you go out there, just since we got a little bit of a late start. We'll try to do these quickly here. Let's go with Ken LaRue. When do you think you will hit 5 million cards in Market Movers? What's the goal for 2025? Yeah. He's putting you on the spot, TPott. Should we put a bigger goal out there?
well, we're at 4.5 million right now.
Okay. 5 million's easy.
So 5 million. At this rate, we should hit 5 million by February. Okay. We're doing about 250 a month right now. We got a little holiday time off in the coming weeks here, but I would say by end of February we should be at 5 million. What I will tell you is we've doubled year over year every year. So that continues to be the standard. And we have big plans coming that will, I'm not exaggerating, change everything in Market Movers, I think, for our users. So stay tuned on that. That's all I can really say at this time. But we are planning on significant growth.
It's going to be a big number next year.
This year.
Absolutely.
Significant.
So I think you guys are going to be real happy. We had our Market Movers Unlimited call last week, and one of the Market Movers members said, what do we have to look forward to next year? Where do you think you'll be a year from now? And I said, it's the growth of Market Movers next year from a user standpoint, from the standpoint of all of you out there using the product, how you use it, and the value of the information you get out of it. The growth next year is going to be incredible.
We did a lot this year. I'm really happy with some of the stuff we pushed out this year. Really happy with it. I'm never satisfied. We had to spend a lot of time this year shoring up our infrastructure, cleaning up a lot of things, just from 3 years of building off of an MVP, really, and just going and going and going. We're almost done with that. We're never done. We're never done with that, but we're really close to being in a good place, which means we just get to shift back and accelerate the user-facing stuff and our data growth, and it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be good. All right, let's get Ken LaRue a pack here, and then we're going to do one more question real quick.
All right, we'll go on to the Topps Chrome update.
Nice.
How about that? 2 packs of that.
By the way, while he's doing it, shout out to Ben Burrows and the staff. We got multiple celebrities in the staff tonight. Former SCIer Ben Burrows now works for Collect.
Yeah. Nice to see Ben in the chat.
Nice to see his Syracuse Orangemen knock off the University of Miami there.
That's
a couple
true.
weeks ago. That was nice to see.
Yeah.
Got Dylan C. Space, a Rosarena, and a Jackson Holiday. Refractor.
That's nice. That's a nice card. Sleeve that bad boy.
Let's do the second pack. All right.
It's also an $8 card.
Nice. Dakota Hudson, Schumann, Wyatt Langford rookie.
Nice.
And
just a base, but cool.
JD Martinez refractor.
There you go. Awesome. All right, let's take one more question then TPott, I got a little challenge for you out there. I'm going to send you out there.
All right.
All right, next question here from Hinman Joe. The 2023-24 sports season seemed to have generational talent across all major sports, which included hype for their sports cards as well. Stroud in the NFL, Wembanyama in the NBA, Bedard in the NHL, Skeens in Major League Baseball. Can you think of another year or better year with that much talent or hype across all the major sports leagues? That's interesting. Well, I mean, I think with the NHL, you'd have to go back to 2016 with McDavid, but
yeah, Alexis Lafreniere had a lot of hype, not quite to the level of Bedard,
Right.
and they didn't change their product configurations and add one-of-ones and things for
Right.
him, which we still, by the way, haven't seen surface publicly. So yeah, I mean, I think you know, McDavid, Austin Matthews, some of those guys had a lot of hype behind them. It's been a big year.
Oh,
it's
I'll
true.
tell you what
Football,
year it is.
though.
I'll tell you what year it is. Now, I don't know if people knew it at the time, but in 2018,
Yeah.
2018,
2018,
I
right
think
now.
people knew it. Well, right now it's incredible.
Right now it's-
so think about it.
Yeah.
It actually beats 2023
I mean,
significantly.
annihilates it.
You've got right now. You've got 2018. You've got baseball. You got Ohtani. You've got Acuna, and you got Soto, who just signed the greatest contract of all time. Oh, there were others as well, but those are three of the league guys.
Yeah.
Basketball, you got Luka. You've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He was
right.
2018, right?
Oh, that class is
Yeah,
insane.
and Trey Young is
Jalen
actually
Brunson.
on the rise. Jalen Brunson, you know, you got
Jaren Jackson.
Yeah.
I mean, there's that whole draft class is crazy.
and then NFL, you've got Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson.
yeah.
Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, incredible. And there probably others.
Baker
Who am I
Mayfield.
missing? Was Mayfield 2018?
Mayfield was 2018 also.
Darnold was 2019.
No, Darnold was 18 also.
Darnold was 2018.
Yeah. Like solid.
Yeah,
Really
that
solid.
was great. I can't speak to the NHL,
Yeah.
but the three major U.S. sports absolutely solid for 2018.
Yeah.
Big time. All right,
Yeah.
let's get Hinman Joe a pack or two here, and then I'm going to send TPott out there on the show floor.
It's been funny with Darnold too. By the way, Saquon also 2018. It's been funny with Darnold, like just seeing his career and what's happened. I can't think of many quarterbacks who have his story, who were like top draft pick, go bounce around to 3-4 different teams, and then land in a season where they're like having a Pro Bowl caliber season.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
wild. You normally don't see it.
That's really bizarre.
He resurrected his career. Geno Smith, not quite to the same level, but Geno Smith kind of did that a little bit.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
true.
it's a rare story. All right, we're in hockey here.
Moved on to hockey.
Oh,
So
nice
only
looking
4
card.
cards per pack. Artifacts. I got a numbered out of 399 Matthew Barzal for the Islanders, and then a nice filler card here. Sam Reinhart for the Panthers, and Ryan O'Reilly, Predators.
Nice.
Should we throw him another pack?
Throw
Feel
one.
good about that pack.
Sure.
Is that a good pack?
Yeah.
Let's throw him one more pack.
Throw him one more pack.
Throw him one more pack.
Come on, Nick. Don't be
All
stingy.
right, we'll go back and do a pack of
be
top scrum
stingy.
update.
All right. Nick's protecting his hockey cards. He just doesn't like to pronounce all the names.
Well, it's supposed to be fewer cards, better cards. Maybe not that pack. Jankowski.
We got a number card coming up here. This could be good.
It's nice Jackson
We'll go to the back.
Got a refractor. All right.
Kyle Manzardo
Manzardo.
refractor.
He's solid.
I think we got
Jackson
like a little
Merrill
pink.
rookie debut, and Marcelo Zuna.
Nice.
Hey,
There
hometown
you
guy
go.
here in Atlanta.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Sweet card.
There you go.
Very cool. Okay, Teapot, I got a challenge for you.
Okay.
What I want you to do, I'm going to send you out on the show floor right now.
Yeah.
And I want you to go specifically to the baseball aisle. Now, the baseball aisle, I'll tell you, is somewhat sparse. We're in the off season right now, but maybe take a look at like some of the raw cards on baseball, because we have more raw on this aisle. I want you to look. We're in the perhaps the lowest moment of the baseball card market. Typically, late November, early December is kind of the bottom of the baseball card market.
Okay.
Baseball card market really starts to move up once you get into the beginning of January, and people start thinking about spring training starting, pitchers and catchers reporting, all that kind of stuff. So pick out a couple of cards that you think could be interesting cards to buy right now.
Yeah.
That might reward you when the actual baseball season rolls around and gets underway.
Okay. Interesting. We'll see what's out there.
All right,
Let's take a look.
that's the challenge for Teapot.
All right, I like it.
Teapot's on his way out there.
All right, got Phil
Our
following me.
producer Phil is following him live. We're doing this live.
Hold the door for the camera guy.
All right, here we go. We're
right.
going to see what Teapot finds out there.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start in the Atlanta Braves. This is mostly Braves typically. We're kind of looking through here. I know one guy who's been rising, but really didn't take off price-wise is Michael Harris Jr. Michael Harris, a lot of people very high in him. I just saw like a youngest talented players top 100, and they had him at like number 14. He finished the season really strong, so I'd be looking for Harris stuff. And here's a Harris auto. This is numbered 11 of 50. I don't believe that's a rookie. In fact, I'm fairly certain that's not, but that's a nice on-card auto numbered 11 of 50. And it says future's bright, so that's a fitting one going into next season. So Michael Harris, definitely a guy. This is a real one auto? No, it's not an auto. That's just like a variation rookie card. Let's see here. I'll try to point them out so Phil can capture these too. We got Ozzie. We got Austin Riley. We got some more Albies. We got a lot of nice Albies here. I've bought a few of them myself personally. And then this is basketball football. So let's go into the main baseball aisle here, Phil. Okay. Probably not a lot of vintage going to be taken off before spring
Probably
training.
not a whole lot of movement.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect that.
Well, we got to feature this card. Just come show this one, Phil. Look at that Bowman's Best Ohtani green, numbered to 99.
That's a nice card.
I mean, honestly, I'm not just blowing smoke on the most expensive card, but if I were going to pick a guy who's just got all the momentum in the world, is there anybody more than Shohei Ohtani? Anybody? I mean, I know Soto just got the big contract. Sorry, Phil. Just left the Yankees, abandoned them. But yeah, we got a nice Soto in here. If you're high on Soto as a Met. Now, one thing I'll say about Soto, I wouldn't necessarily be buying any Soto Padres cards if you stumble across those, personally. That's not a Padres, that's a Nationals card. That's a 2019. But I'd probably be sticking to rookies or maybe Yankee stuff, but they're going to be salty about him now.
Yankees are going to be salty.
They're going to be salty.
I think you got to go like first.
I'd just go
Mets
rookie.
cards.
I'd go Bowman first and rookies only, honestly, if you're speculating on that. There's a really nice Mookie Betts rainbow foil that I actually just sold to Two Cards HQ. So that was my card, and I sold it here. And he's a guy that just continues to build his WAR numbers. I don't know how much buzz. I feel like people are kind of annoyed with the Dodgers at this point, just sort of being the powerhouse. They obviously just won the World Series. Let's see if anybody else jumps out at me here. One guy that I'm really interested in is Corbin Carroll. He had some of the best stats in baseball after the All-Star break, but the Diamondbacks didn't make any noise this year. They didn't make it to the playoffs, and so he didn't have a lot of noise. Okay, actually, we'll close out the aisle here. Jackson Chourio. Jackson Chourio is going to be hot. I think Jackson Chourio is going to be hot. And Jarren Duran might also be hot. So these two guys, of everybody that I saw here, other than not named Shohei Ohtani, I think those two guys could have a lot of buzz behind them. Chourio was fantastic last year. He had a really good playoff showing. I got to go figure out if his cards have dropped at all. I haven't looked in the last few weeks, because if they have, now is the time to buy baseball. He's a guy I might be going after. So I'd be looking at Chourio, honestly.
There you go. TPott, appreciate this.
All right.
I think you got some good suggestions there. If tell us in the YouTube chat, for everybody watching, if you have any other suggestions that you would like to add into it. We'll call them out here as you let us know in the YouTube chat. But yeah, I think you got some good ones there, TPott. So welcome back to the studio. And by the way, guys, it is time. We're going to be doing our first giveaway of the evening. If you are a Market Movers member and you want to get into our first giveaway of the evening, if you have not yet already, we're going to put that link back in the YouTube chat. Our giveaways are available just for Market Movers members. I think we might have lost our video feed there, actually. Oh, no, we're back on again.
Back.
There, it kicked back in. It was off for a second, but we're good. Yeah, our first giveaway of the night is. I think it's time. You ready? You ready, TPott?
Okay,
yeah.
let me pull the stuff. You filibuster while I run the report and get the data. I wanted to make sure to get every last person who entered
There you go.
into the first drawing. So
Absolutely. So the link in the YouTube chat will get you to our Market Movers members only page. And from there, you can enter the giveaway tonight. You can register for the giveaway if you have not done that yet. And later tonight when we play trivia, you're going to be doing that as well later tonight by clicking that link in the YouTube chat to play trivia tonight. So it's pinned to the top of the YouTube chat. We put it in the YouTube chat just a minute ago. If you do win anything tonight, if you get your name called because we answer one of your questions tonight, and open up a pack for you, or if you win trivia, or if you win the giveaway that we're about to do here in just a second, then there is a form on that same page. You go back to that same page, go all the way to the bottom, and there's a form called our prize winners form, and you fill out that form, and that form will tell us where to ship your cards to. So everything you need to do is through that page that is in the YouTube chat. And also, I will mention that if you are not yet a Market Movers member, if you sign up right now, you can still get into the rest of the giveaways that we do during the show. We've got 2 more giveaways coming up after this one. And you can get into trivia later tonight, too, which is a lot of fun.
I've got the names. We're good.
Okay.
I think we had 151 names
151
registered.
Market Movers
I think
members
so.
tonight. There we go.
So far. And you can still get in. So if you haven't gotten into this one, you can still get in. If you're just joining, I'm going to randomize it 3 times.
Okay.
And then how many are we taking? 5?
We're doing five winners right now, Nick. Is that right? 5 winners this give around?
Yep.
That works.
5 winners.
All right,
we'll
do
5 winners.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for Phil. I think Phil, you got my screen feed that you can. There we go. Perfect. All right. So I'm gonna hit randomize 3 times. So we got 1. Sorry, Jeremy Taylor. We're going again. 2. Sorry, Greg. And 3. All right. So we got Michael Leva, Sean Kennedy, David Meter, Joseph B, and Hustle Up CC. Hustle Up CC. Those are our 5 winners for this round. We're gonna keep doing more. And I'll be answering more questions and trivia, so lots more to come.
There we go.
Congratulations.
All right, so let's open up a couple of packs here for each of these, or 1 or 2 packs for each. So
Let's
we'll
go.
start with Michael.
Michael
We'll
Leva.
start off with some Bowman Chrome University again for Michael. All right. Sean Atkins. Ricky White the third. Looks
Ooh,
like
that's a gold.
a
Is that
gold.
a gold? That looked like a gold
or
gator.
Maybe an
That's a
aqua
gold
gator.
Oh, aqua.
Do you-
Oh, let's go! There we go.
You
Look
have
at-
this one for the
look at-
rainbow.
Look at DJ Lagway doing the gator chop, baby.
that's the
That's what
aqua?
you want to see.
20,000?
There you go. Now, that's not the $20,000
Oh,
one,
okay,
but that's a
all
nice card. What is that, number to 199?
That's the
$299.
$299. That's
Yep.
the $299. There you go. Look at that.
There you go.
Delivering a great card to
There you
Michael.
go.
Thank you, Michael.
There
That
you
is
go.
awesome.
And then Antonio Williams.
That's pretty funny.
Pretty good pack right there.
Pretty funny.
All right, we'll get those cards off to Michael. Who's
Michael
our
Leva.
who's our next winner here?
We got Sean Kenny,
Sean.
Bruiser Cab.
All right, we'll do Formula One again.
Yeah, Will in the
about that?
YouTube chat, $20,000 if anybody gets the 1 of 1 DJ Lagway tonight.
Yeah.
So Michael was close. He was, out of $299. He's directionally he's correct. We just need to find the 1 of 1 tonight.
Do you like bookends? Do you like to go for like 1 of 275s?
It's cool. I like it a little bit better.
Yeah.
I don't really go for them like
Yeah.
extra, but
Okay.
I prefer it. Sure, sure. They're cool.
All right. Starting off with Sergio Perez, Oscar Piastri,
That's a good one.
Charles Leclerc, Alexander Albon, Carlos Sainz. Oh.
That looks like an auto.
What do we got?
That
What do
looks
we
like
got?
an
We'll
auto.
go. We'll go
If-
to the back first.
We'll go to the back. If that's an auto, so just so you know, autos are 1 per case.
1 per case, so not 1 per
So if you
box.
hit no, autos are few and far between in the F1 world. So
So a chrome Carlos Sainz,
is that
a
parallel?
red Andrea Stella, Carlos Sainz again, and I
man,
should
a
just be able to flip this over.
I think you just flip.
Good
Is
luck.
It might be a mem card too, which I guess those are pretty valuable.
Oh,
okay.
no auto.
All right. Well, that's pretty cool. looking card.
But it is a George Russell in a blur. Looks like
Is that red to 5?
red out of 50.
Oh,
Red out of 50.
Okay, that's weird that they did to 50 on
Right.
This because it's out of 5.
5 in every other set, yeah.
But that's a
Still
that's a
nice
pretty
looking
cool
card.
Nice
Yeah,
shot from-
congratulations.
I like that design actually.
From the pit.
Excellent. Awesome.
Okay.
By the way,
That's good.
before go ahead and announce the next winner. So
Yeah. David Meter.
David's the next one. Man of Cole in the YouTube chat says breaking news: Michael Penix Jr. is now the official starting quarterback for the Atlanta
Holy
Falcons.
cow.
Kirk Cousins on the bench.
Come on.
That was quick. That was quick.
Oh, he's had a bad
I don't
5-game
like
stretch.
that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
He's had a bad 5-game stretch.
And Kirk Blakeway just became a member of Market Movers. Appreciate you, Kirk. We'll get you in these next couple of giveaways, and appreciate you being a member. Make sure, by the way, if you sign up for membership, you still need to click that link at the top of the YouTube chat to get into tonight's giveaways. It's a 2-step process, so make sure you do that.
All right. Blaze Alexander, rookie debut. Spencer Arrighetti, Lennon Sosa, and Ronnie Mauricio, rookie debut refractor.
All right, that was for David Meter.
Okay.
By the way, Gators fell behind by 4.
Oh.
We're now currently behind by 2.
Uh-oh.
6 minutes left. We were up by 17 in the first half, Teapot. I'm not feeling great about this at the moment.
Man, meanwhile, Michigan State's up 16 now on the board.
All right,
so,
there you go.
At least
well, they don't have that. They don't have like that 38-year-old shooting threes that was happening last year. I remember that guy.
So
that
crazy.
guy who just would have missed a 3-point shot
that
against Kentucky.
was the craziest thing in the history.
That guy
of
was
March Madness.
he was like a professor. He was like a retired professor or something.
He had taken like 397 threes in his last 2 seasons.
Yes.
And only like 5 2-point shots.
Right.
Like literally.
Right.
That was the craziest
It was
statistic.
incredible. He looked like he was like 87.
He looked like he was born for the NBA.
It was great.
Born for the NBA.
Sorry, back to Nick.
All right,
Next.
we got Joseph B.
Joseph B. We'll do another hockey pack. Hope for something a little better in this one. Lucas Raymond.
Yeah, Red Wings.
Another numbered out of 699. Another Matthew Barzal. Okay, that's 2 numbered Barzals out of this box. That's strange. Thatcher Demko and a Claude Giroux.
Le Giroux. Okay. We got Hustle Up CC was our 5th.
All right, one more.
Hustle Up CC.
We'll go back to Bowman Chrome.
All right, come on, find that super fracture. Let's go. Let's give this man $20,000.
We already got 1 numbered Lagway. Will Shepard, Omarion Hampton, X-Fractor Jaleel Farouk, and Jalen Daniels. Quarterback, Kansas.
There you go.
Not to be confused with
All right, congratulations. Congratulations to our giveaway winners. We got 2 more giveaways tonight. We've also got trivia tonight. We're also going to give some more packs away for questions tonight. But first, Teapot, let's do a little Market Movers product look. I know we're at the end of the year, almost, and I know you wanted to maybe use the price movements feature one of your favorite features in Market Movers, to take us a little bit back through time and look at what's happened in the sports card market over the last year. So why don't we take a peek at that?
I'm going to be doing a deep dive video. In fact, after we finish this, I'm going to be preparing for that video tomorrow. So this is a good prep for me. But I'm going to show you what I've done. So once we get the screen up here, I see that now, which is perfect. Price movements is the tool that allows you to look at every single card in Market Movers. We just said that's 4.5 million cards. And roll it up and see which cards have gone up the most, which cards have gone down the most, which cards have sold the most, which ones have changed the most in their sales volume. We got a lot of different, which ones have sold for the most. And so this is just sort of almost like a raw data access to that entire database of everything that has sold. And you can sort by time intervals, 7, 14, 30, 60, all the way up to 365 days. And in fact, one of the things we plan to do hopefully soon is to add a couple more options here to that.
That could be nice.
To just spread it out more.
It's nice.
So my goal, honestly, for this page is to let users put in dates of their own, but we got to refactor some stuff to be able to support that. So what I've done here is I've done graded only.
Okay.
Because I want to look at the year in review for players. You can look at cards, you can look at players. You can also look at sealed products, by the way, if you switch up here. But I want to look at player movements to see which ones have gone up the most in the last year, and maybe down too. I set an average sale of $25 as like the average for the player during that time frame, and then I did 1 sale per day, 365 sales. That just helps filter out the noise, the exceptions, everything that you come in here. So one of the guys who was on the top 5 last week, Dave Parker, obviously recently was announced with the Hall of Fame mention or induction. So he's gone up a lot recently. Saquon Barkley.
Good year for Saquon Barkley.
Phenomenal year.
Good year.
Phenomenal year.
Getting off the Giants, first of all, that was a big win. He's delivered since then.
It's pretty remarkable how much that's backfired on the Giants, honestly. We just mentioned Sam Darnold. And the story here is like, in football, it's a lot of times guys who weren't hyped who then break out, right, and have big seasons. You see I'm repping the Lions. I'm grieving is really what I'm doing, Geoff. I'm grieving because our season's over.
Oh, come on.
Our season is over.
No, this is like some
Geoff,
emotional...
Geoff,
You're trying to
Geoff,
just protect yourself.
Yeah,
like
we have 16 defensive players injured.
Your
Jeff.
season's
16.
not over.
We have 2 starters.
You guys
on
are
our
fine.
defense.
You guys can score
We
42
could
points
not
at will.
Stop
You're
Josh
fine.
Allen.
You're fine.
And now David Montgomery's out for the season.
That's fine.
Did you see
You can
that?
say- you don't
It's
need-
not
you got-
fine.
you got-
It's not
you got
fine,
offensive
Jeff.
players for days. You're
Jared
fine.
Goff.
You're fine.
It's over. It's all over. Najee Harris, interesting. I mean, it's not like he's really broken out, but the Pittsburgh Steelers are having a good season, and he's having a decent season. Kaprizov's been huge. He's been really huge this year. I don't know if he's still tied, but he's in the top. Maybe he's in the lead. I don't know, for points.
Yep.
Scored this season. Bobby Witt Jr. had a fantastic season. I asked a really interesting question in the office when Soto just signed that contract and just sort of said to everybody, who would you rather have for the next 10 years, Bobby Witt Jr. or Juan Soto? And every single person said Bobby Witt Jr.
Really?
So what does that contract look like?
I mean, I like Bobby Witt Jr. I don't know about that, though.
Defensively, massive improvement over Soto, who contributes nothing, who's probably going to be a DH in the next few years. And Witt had a really good, when you plug in that offense at shortstop, that's a huge upgrade over like a DH, which you could bring in a Marcell Ozuna type player and get, 40 home runs.
All right, there you go. You heard it here first. That Witt's going to break the $765 million barrier in baseball.
No, well, he's already got a contract extension, I think. I could be wrong about that. Stephen Kwan, the guy who tortured the Lions, and just stop me when we're out of time, but I'm going to keep scrolling down. It's been nice to see Jamison Williams. I hope he stays out of trouble. It seems like every 2 weeks I'm seeing that he's doing something Antonio Brownish or just something crazy. Just stay out of trouble, J-Mo, because we love you, and he's really improved this year, put in the work. Malik Willis, I guess people not too high on Jared Goff long term to see Malik Willis. Drake London was having a good season until Kirk Cousins last 4 games.
Well, Malik's on Green Bay. You mean Jordan Love long term?
Oh, yes. I'm confusing Malik Willis with
Hendon Hooker?
Hendon Hooker.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Malik's got his. Malik started a few games this year, so that's why he got a bump.
Yeah.
He got a bump when he played.
Okay,
So
that's
people are thinking maybe he makes it to a different team next year.
All right, light me
gets
up
a
in the
starting role
comments
again.
for that one.
Well, show me. So take that same report and just reverse it. I just want to see.
Yeah, good
I
call.
want to see the worst names. Show me a couple of the worst names here.
Before you look, don't look. Guess.
Okay.
All right, guess. You're not going to guess the bottom one. I've never even heard of this guy. I actually could have. Well, you're going to know one for sure. You're going to know one.
Trevor Lawrence, I guess, would be there.
He's got to be in here somewhere, but think you're in the right sport.
A
guy you warned everyone against.
What's that?
Somebody you warned everybody against.
Anthony Richardson?
Oh,
Is he on that much of a negative slide?
He's the 4th lowest.
Wow, really?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I know he's down, but I wouldn't have necessarily thought he would have been down. Yeah, Will Levis actually was the other one that I was about to say. That's the ridiculous one. Somebody in the YouTube chat was asking a few minutes ago about are we worried about how many cards and sets are being printed today and overprinting and everything like that. That Victor Wembanyama number is evidence of maybe there's something a little to that. The fact that Victor Wembanyama is down 55% on a season, on a year when he's performing really quite excellently well. So, I don't know. Don't know what to make with that. Anyway, okay. All right. So let's do this, TPott. I want to go to this little thing. People have been asking what is going on with the wheel behind us. By the way, Gators down 3 minutes left, in case you cared.
I like this.
This is new. Look at this. So here's what we're going to do. This is called our spinning wheel debate. We have a wheel behind us that is full of all kinds of different players from different sports. And the question is going to be, would you invest in this player right now? And why or why not?
Okay. All right.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Would you invest in this player's cards right now?
Big money, big money!
Where's it going to go? Where's it going to go, TPott?
It's going to Bo Nix.
Bo Nix, TPott. Would you invest in Bo Nix's cards right now?
No.
Why not?
Not even a little bit. Why not? Because in that division, you have the Chiefs. And in that division, you have the Chargers. And I think the Chargers are well coached. And I think Justin Herbert is a good quarterback who will get more weapons in the next few years. Probably they'll try to go out and sign a real weapon and bring in more offense for him. And when they do, I think the Chargers are going to be a really good team. In fact, who knows what the draft could bring this coming year, and they might get a mid-round, receiver and just start that process early. Bo Nix has improved a lot throughout this season. He's an older quarterback for the NFL to be a rookie. I think that's helped him just in terms of his seasoning. But I don't think he's done anything that makes me think he can transcend and break through to be a top 10 quarterback in the NFL just yet. Bo Nix, if you're listening, feel free to prove me wrong. Never anything personal, but no, I think the odds are stacked against him in the division, and then especially in the AFC, which is way more loaded with talent, in my opinion, than the NFC.
I'm going to say no for a slightly different reason, and that is simply because his cards and the attention on him is very hot and high right now.
Has gone up a lot.
And just look at what happened with Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels, the first 9 games of the season, playing exceptionally well. Everyone's pointing at him as the rookie of the year. He didn't have many cards out, but the cards that he did have out were all going up and up and up and up, day after day after day. He was on the hot list.
He was.
And today he was on the cold. He was the cold card on today's top 5. His cards are all down 30% in the last 30 days. Because Washington, they've lost, 3 of their last 5 or something. They no longer on the tear that they once were. He's no longer quite as hot. And the fear is that Bo Nix will encounter that same wall at some point, whether it's this year or whether it's next year like C.J. Stroud, whose cards have all dipped this year as he's having his sophomore slump. Even though the Texans are fine, they're pretty good, but they're not living up to the expectation of what some expected of that team and of him.
Yeah.
And Stroud's numbers are nothing special at all this year. So his cards are down. So I'd worry about that with Bo Nix. Bo Nix being as hot as he is right now, I'd worry about that. So I'm going to say no on Bo Nix. All right, let's do one more of these. And then we're going to do another giveaway. So by the way, guys, if you haven't entered the giveaway yet, last chance, click that link at the top of the YouTube chat. We'll drop it in the chat again. We're going to do our next giveaway here. All right, let's spin this one more time.
PSA Tendency says Bo Nix has entered the chat. I hope so. Seems like a nice guy.
Saquon Barkley. So this was the guy who just a minute ago, we were looking at the list of the cards that have gone up the most this year in Market Movers, and he was amongst the top 10 of the cards that have gone up the most. So knowing that, can you still afford to invest in him at this moment in time?
2 words, 5 syllables, 1 name. Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
I think Christian's 2 syllables. Christian, is it 3? Yeah, it's 2. Christian, my Michigan accent. Christian McCaffrey had an otherworldly season last year. He was in the MVP conversation. Honestly, Lamar Jackson is having a better season this year and is probably going to lose to Josh Allen. I thought McCaffrey should have won MVP last year. I know it's basically the best quarterback in the NFL now. Saquon's, I don't think he's going to break Eric Dickerson's record now after this last week because he needed to average, or needs to now, but going into this last week, needed to average like 130 yards a game the rest of the season to break the record. And then it was going to be the 17 versus 16 game record.
Yeah, so it kind of doesn't quite count the
He's
same.
also in the conversation for most yards from scrimmage, actually, as well. But he's having a fantastic year. The one thing you might say right now to make a case for him is, like we said right now, well, the Eagles look really good. Right now, as much as I hate to say it, and believe me, I hate to say it, I think the Eagles are going to make the Super Bowl again, the way they're playing right now. I just don't think the Lions have enough on defense to stop them offensively. And he would be a big part of that if they do that. So there might be that run-up beforehand. That just depends on how their offense plays and what happens. Maybe, maybe not. But overall, running backs, I don't know. I don't think he's already up a lot this year.
Yeah,
he's already up a lot.
I think a couple of comments in the YouTube chat that I see here are right. K-Man Corner said running backs generally don't hold value. That's typically true in the long term. Yeah. Skoden says flip is a better word. It's too late to invest in Saquon. If you didn't get in, you're already too late. I think that's generally true as well. Yeah. There's a chance Eagles win the Super Bowl and his cards go up another 20 or 30% from here, but then they'll probably fall back off that 20 or 30% in the offseason and get back to where they are today. And then long term, he's not going to keep this up year after year after year after year because no running back does. Yeah. And so, invest is, I think, too strong of a word right now. Cayman Corner says, go look at Barry Sanders. probably a better investment right now. His cards are cheap
Yeah.
comparatively, and I think that he's onto something there.
Yeah.
I would agree. I would agree. Okay. That's it for the spinning wheel debate. Let's do a second giveaway, Teapot.
Okay.
I think it is time. We're going to pick another 5
Okay.
of
Let
our
me get
Market
that quick.
Movers members to give away some more packs to here.
You want to try to do a question while I'll do this quick export?
Yeah. Why don't you do the
Are we able
export?
to do
Let's
that?
bring up a question. We'll bring up the next question from the audience.
You can answer it, and I'll just get another extract here.
Let's do that. So Greg Rouse asks, how do you know when it is the right time to sell a card and maximize profits? Well, we just had that conversation with Saquon Barkley a little bit. The right time, Greg, is probably
At the high point.
well, yeah, right. Good luck knowing that. It's probably when that player is on the top 5 cards list, because oftentimes when they're on the top
true.
5 cards list, their cards are kind of peaking out. And there's not many players who go up, make the top 5 list, and then continue to go up and continue to go up and continue to go up. It happens some. It happened with Judge a couple of seasons, including this past season, although his stuff fell off, of course, in the playoffs at the end. It happened with Ohtani all season long this year, all season long the year before. So it's possible that a player will keep going up. But typically, if they're continuing to go up and up and up, it's really because they're a generational talent, and their cards are probably pretty good for the long term. I would separate, my suggestion on this question would be to separate your collection into cards that you really care about, and you care about the players, and you care about the cards, and maybe that includes cards of guys who you think are just great generational talents, who people are going to want Shohei Ohtani's cards 30 and 50 years from now, just like they do today. Separate those cards out, ones you love and ones that you think are generational talents, from the cards of the guys who you think are good and they're hot in the moment, but people may not really remember them in 20 or 30 years. They're not going to really be talked about. Those are the guys who you should really, as soon as they kind of start going up and they're up 30% or up 50%, that's a good time to flip out of their cards and take advantage of the hot market on their cards. Yeah. So, absolutely.
All right, I got the list.
We got some winners.
We're good to go.
We got some winners.
Yep.
Who are our winners?
No, I don't have.
Oh, we got to randomize. You want to randomize it 3
keep it
times
on the
here?
up and up. Yeah, we're gonna go. Ready?
All right.
1. See, I'm never lying when it's this studio Wi-Fi. All right,
there it goes.
Again. And last. All right, we got Process Sports Cards. That's a familiar name.
Welcome, Process Sports Cards.
Eddie
Congratulations.
Aviles, that's a familiar name. Riverbend Cabinet, Marcaw 1220, and Franco Jones.
There you go. Those are our 5 winners of this next giveaway.
PSA Tendencies just missed out at 7th. He's been active in the chat. But we'll start it with Process Sports Cards.
PSA Tendencies is doing just fine, because in the YouTube chat he said that he ripped and held a lot of Ohtani cards from 2018. So I think he's doing just fine.
Yeah, he got a PSA 10 Jordan, he said too. So.
By the way, as we're opening up this first pack, critical update. There's 1 minute left in the Gator game. It is tied 84-84, and the Gators have the ball. So maybe we can pull something off here.
Yeah. If this keeps up, I'm going to hope we never schedule one during a Florida game.
It was a mistake. I'm firing somebody after this show for scheduling this during the Gator game. Who we got, Nick?
All right, we'll do 2 packs of the Bowman Chrome University. Nicholas Vattiato, Mason Taylor, Campus Icons Nico Imaleva, Cameron Skatebo.
All right.
And then Will Johnson, Michigan. Trey Moore, UT. And then Tez Johnson.
It's a cool looking card.
Oregon.
Yeah.
One of those.
Some of the
throwback.
spotlights are, yeah.
And then a Cam Rising.
Cam Rising.
Cam Rising, the guy who has been in college football for 7 years.
Yeah.
And
like
he may come back for an 8th.
Yeah.
Have you heard this?
No.
Or is
How
he?
does that work?
7 years, and he may be back for an 8th.
How do you do that? You stay in graduate school, or I don't.
2 or 3 red shirts, a COVID year. I don't even know. I don't even know at this point.
Wow.
Yeah, he's coming back. Mem says, rising senior, rising senior. He graduated 4 years ago.
Eternally rising.
He's older than Trevor Lawrence.
Isn't that crazy?
He's older than Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
And he's still playing
I think
college
Bo
football.
Nix is too.
Yeah, might be. Anyway, all right. Who's our next winner?
The next winner was Eddie Aviles.
All right.
Eddie Aviles.
Go back to Topps Chrome update. There should be, one auto in here? At least. Evan Carter, rookie debut. Tyler Black. Christopher Sanchez. CJ Abrams, All-Star Game insert.
Mem in the YouTube chat wants the debut patch, Nick. Let's get him one.
Yeah, me too.
Well, you got a Colt Keith, so let's go.
Colt Keith. Paul Skeens.
Oh, hey, there you
rookie
go.
Debut.
Rookie debut.
What's that? Oh, an
Josh
all-etch,
Jones.
okay.
Those are nice.
All-etch.
They're nice.
Those are nice.
And then Masataka Yoshida.
Yoshida, Future Stars.
All right. By the way, the game everyone really cares about, Bucks Thunder for the Cup, for the NBA Cup.
I know the Hawks made the semifinals. Your Bucks won. Your Bucks beat my Hawks.
Are the hottest team in baseball.
It would be basketball, I would suggest.
Jeez.
Basketball, TPott.
Yeah, you can tell I've literally been glued to my desk all day since 9 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, Bucks, you wanted to fire Doc Rivers and trade Giannis like a month ago.
I did not want to trade Giannis.
You wanted to trade Giannis.
I just
You were telling me Giannis is on the trading block.
Well, I thought they might. I thought they might trade Giannis to the Thunder, but here we are. All right, go ahead, Nick.
All right, another Formula One pack
This
here.
is for Riverbend Cabinet.
All right.
Riverbend Cabinet.
Logan Sargent. Lando Norris. Valtteri Bottas. Carlos Sainz. Theo Porcher, maybe. Max Verstappen out of 25.
Verstappen. Well, that's decent. Any
Chrome
max out of 25 is
25.
good.
That's awesome.
Verstappen.
Congratulations. That's super cool. That's great.
Yeah, let's
beautiful
see.
card.
Let's
People
see if we
definitely
can
be
find
chasing that
anything,
card.
25 out of 25.
That's a beautiful card, too. The photography on these is nice. I see what you mean. This is Stadium Club for F1. It's very nice.
A red Kevin Magnussen. And then another chrome Sergio Perez.
Nice.
Some good cards coming out of Paddock Pass.
Yeah. Any max to 25 has to be decent.
Gators up 3 with 7 seconds left.
Barf.
Who's next? Who's next?
Markaw
Who's next?
1220. Markaw 1220.
All right. Back to the artifacts.
So much drama against a 6-4 North Carolina team.
They're a blue blood, Teapot, a blue blood.
Okay.
The Tar Heels are a blue blood.
Yeah.
Okay. Got Caulfield.
Full Caulfield.
Charlie McAvoy. An out of 50.
Ooh.
Noah Dobson.
There we go.
Noah
This has been the
Dobson,
Islanders
defenseman.
box. Another nice filler.
Those are nice looking cards, though. Upper deck.
Tyler
Nice.
Sagan. Dallas Stars.
Okay. All right. And last is going to be Franco Jones, or Franco.
All right, Franco. Good luck here. What are we going to open up for Franco?
2 more Bowman.
That's
Chrome.
right. That's right.
Yeah, we are.
Maybe we'll get a Trey Wilson. He's the Gators' star wide receiver. He's coming back next year. It's good news for the Gators. He's in this set.
I'm old enough to
Montrell
remember.
Johnson Jr., Gators running backs in the set.
I'm old enough to remember when you thought Kyle Pitts was good.
Kyle Pitts was good in college. I can't explain the Falcons' offense.
Got an Ollie Gordon, Josh Hoover, and Abu Sama.
Abu Sama the third.
That was just
The third.
all right.
Show some respect.
See if we can get some sort of parallel in this one. KJ Bolden,
There you go.
Matthew Golden, a Mikey Keene refractor, and Chandler Rogers.
Chandler Rogers.
There
I
we
thought
go.
we'd see a little more color out of Bowman football. I feel like years past, was there a little more color? I don't know what you
Maybe.
typically
You're
get out
getting
of a
about
box.
3 per box, maybe.
Three
I
per
think you're
box?
getting about 3 per box.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if the ratio was a little higher before. We
Yeah.
still got some packs to go.
We do.
We still got a few autos. Have we hit an auto yet out of there?
No.
I don't think we've hit
What?
any auto
It's
yet.
a couple autos per box out of Bowman.
Yeah,
There
we
should
haven't hit any
be-
autos out of anything yet.
I tell you what,
It's gotta
that's
be
gonna.
coming.
That means that the rest of the live stream is going to be really good. Oh man.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
Calculating
I'll tell you.
odds.
I'll tell you what. I got to tell you something right now. The Gators are up 4 with 3 seconds left. Here's why this matters. The spread was 4. Doug from our Cards on the Table team. Doug bet on the Gators -4. He came into my office.
I don't think
this
so.
is
He's in
actually the
Georgia.
stuff
You
we
can't
do
do
here
that
at
here.
Sports Card Investor. He came into my office at the end of the day today, and he goes, "I just want to let you know, I bet a lot of money on the Gators -4." And I said, "Doug, I appreciate your support. We will deliver for you." And you know what we need to do? We need to hit, well, we're up 5 now. We just did a free throw. We're up 5 with 3 seconds left.
Buzzer beater's coming.
We have one more free throw. We have one more free throw.
Inconsequential 3-point buzzer beater.
But then North Carolina's got the chance to run down and break Doug's heart.
Some stupid quick
Oh, here it is. We're up
coming.
6. North Carolina shoots a 3. It rims out, and the Gators win by 6.
Congratulations,
And the
Doug.
Gators win by 6. Doug, if you were out there, congratulations to you.
He's not watching this.
Yeah, congratulations to you. I'm gonna text Doug right now. I'm gonna text him right now. Yes, sir. He's gonna know exactly what's going on. You know he was on the edge of his seat.
He was. He's definitely not watching us because he was watching that.
All right, there you go. Okay, guess what, guys? I'm back. I'm back. My
All right.
Gators won.
It's nice to have you with us.
I'm feeling great. The mood is good. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I want to go out there, team. I want to be one with the show floor. Send me out. Send me out, TPott.
This is not scripted.
Okay.
We did not talk about this beforehand. I want to give something away, and I want to open it up to everybody in the chat.
Okay.
Everybody in the chat. This is for everybody.
All right, everybody in the chat, pay attention.
This may or may not be anything super crazy, but I want to give something to everybody in the chat. I want you to hit the freshly stocked and sometimes sneakily loaded dollar bins.
Oh, okay.
How much time do we have right now? Like 5 minutes or something?
Yeah, I got like 5 minutes.
Okay. I want you to try to find the 5 best cards you can get out of the dollar bin.
Out of the dollar bin.
In 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes.
5
okay.
cards.
All right, we're gonna do this
We're
live.
gonna give those to.
Now, all right,
and then we'll figure out.
Let's go. I'm gonna consult my team out. This is good. This is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
And by the way, I'm not joking when some people here have found $150 cards in our dollar bins.
Yeah.
Stuff sneaks in.
They have. Stuff sneaks in. We process thousands of cards a week here at Cards HQ, and so we don't always. Sometimes we mess up. Like sometimes our guys are processing and they don't realize that a certain card is a parallel. That's often what happens. They don't realize it's a parallel, and it drops into the dollar bin, and it's a $150 card. So the question really becomes, when were these last restocked and which ones are new? Because the value of being able to find something like that in the dollar bins is to be able to find that when new cards were just recently added. And so I don't know. I don't know when these were added. If I see a member of my team wandering around here, the store is closed for the evening. But if I see a member of my team wandering around here, is that Carter? There's Carter. Carter, what's going on, Carter? Carter's not mic'd up, but so my question for you, are any of these newer? I'm trying to find any deals in the dollar bin here. So
I'm coming to help.
The deals can often be found. Oh, Teapott's trying to race me now.
No, I'm just helping.
He's trying to help me find dollar bin deals. Okay, well here you go. I mean, look at that. It's hard to beat a Will Levis rookie card these days. I mean, that's like pure gold right there. Will Levis rookie card. The way the Titans, they're just an excellent team. Yeah, he did he get benched for the season? He officially got benched. The YouTube chat said that Kirk Cousins got benched.
Yes,
Penix is starting. Yes. I actually think that's a mistake. I actually don't like that.
I agree. That's too.
We're wasting a lot of money, and we're only one game out of first place.
Well, if Penix ends up not doing well, his confidence is just to the ground.
I don't like any of it. And then Kurt, it's not good for Cousins either. Okay, so I'm going through these. I'm trying to find any deals that I can find here in the dollar bins. All right, let me look through here. So the key is what I was asking you, Carter, is if you happen to know what. Oh, that's a nice one. Look at that little Mike Trout summertime in the park. Carter just found. So every single card here is $1. So basically, we're looking for cards that are, a little more than $1. And the ones that are freshly put out, like, is there any rhyme or pattern here to how these are put out? Like, not recently.
That's what makes it fun.
Like tomorrow, like when they see this gap, they'll just grab more cards from the back and fill it, and vice versa with where the boxes are TPott.
Gotcha.
Fill holes as we go.
Okay.
So there's not like
I think I just found a $10 card, Jeff.
You found a $10 card in a dollar bin?
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
What did you find?
I found a Bobby Lane.
This
is an old Bobby Lane card, and I believe this is about a $10 card.
Wow. Okay. All right. You're doing better than I am right now. I might be in a box that's already been picked through. That's the thing when you look through these, is you got to try to find the new box. It's the same thing as like being the first at the card show to hit the dollar bins. I got a Gunnar Henderson and an Adley Rutschman rookie, Bowman rookies there. They're just paper. They're just paper. Not super exciting, but still the type of players you want to be finding. Actually, that's pretty cool. Look at that AI.
Yeah, find some 90s goodies.
Yeah, that's actually a really nice
That's
card
where
there.
I've found some value in
That's
these.
that's right. Yeah, that's not bad right there.
We need
Look
a
at that.
90s
That's
person
an
on the
early,
buying
whoa.
staff.
Oh, look at that. I'm dropping cards everywhere. This is a second year. This is 1997 Skybox Allen Iverson Premium. That's got to be worth more than $1. I'm calling it right now. I think that's worth more than $1. Second year Allen Iverson card?
That's about $1.
About $1. All right. TPott says it's about $1.
I know, it's about $1.
TPott says it's about $1.
That's a cool card. It's one of my favorite designs ever.
It's a really neat card. I'm surprised it's only $1. It feels like that should be more than a. Wait, you see, we got everything in here from 1982 Donruss. We've got a Carl Yastrzemski Ziploc. I mean, talk about a banger of a card. A Carl Yastrzemski Ziploc card.
I don't even know what that means.
It literally, it's a Ziploc card, Teapot. It's like it is what it. Don't overthink it.
There you go.
Don't overthink it.
What, $5?
I don't know. Are they?
You got a $5 card over there?
No, like when you bought them.
How are you beating me? Teapot's got a $5 card over
Well,
there.
no. Carter just pulled those out.
Carter found a $5 card.
Just found those.
So people sit here at Cards HQ and do this all day. How about a
They do.
Skylar Thompson select rookie die cut, the future of the Miami Dolphins?
Wow.
Black concourse,
Wow.
Skylar Thompson die cut. Doesn't
Bold.
get honestly the thing about that honestly is he was actually in the hot list earlier this year when Tua went out. If Tua gets knocked out again next game, this card will shoot up from $1 to like $5 if Tua's out one more time this season. You never know. You never know.
Got some, see, press this. Just some cool cards from the 90s. Elvis Gerbach doesn't exactly light the world on fire in terms of his. Ooh, that's cool. This little Cade. Nothing too crazy. But.
All right, T-Pot, we got 60 seconds left. Then we got to get back in there and answer
getting
some
back
member
in there.
questions.
All right, we're going to consolidate
60
what we
seconds.
have.
60 seconds left to find one or two more cool cards here before
what's your-
I'm switching boxes in hope of finding something better.
I'm pulling some 90s goodies. Look at this. Pudge, Ozzie Smith, why not? When in Rome, I always say.
I found a Kyle Trask rookie card, T-Pot.
Well, nobody wants that, Jeff.
Well, I do, Teapot. It's
well,
valuable
you can
to
buy
me.
it. It's $1.
It's worth more than $1 to me. Look at that right there. Kyle Trask, Prism base rookie card. That is worth more than $1 in my heart.
Well, sure, Cards HQ would take more than that from you.
It may not be worth more than $1 to anybody else, but it is worth more than $1 to me. Oh, and then a Desmond Ritter, Teapot.
Carter said you can have it. That's
A
how much it
Desmond
means
Ritter.
to them.
Look at that.
Yep. Ritter to the moon.
All right.
Desmond Ritter helped the Falcons get a really high defensive score for me this week.
Hey, he's starting this week. That's a silver. Right? That's silver, right?
Is he starting?
Yeah, he's starting.
All right, we're going to do that
He's
one for
starting
sure.
this week.
All right.
What did you get?
I think I beat you. I got a couple color matches, by the way, but we got a Dorian Thompson Robinson. Has it been announced?
Yes, it's been announced.
Oh man, they're already
Is he
giving
the
up on
starter?
Jameis.
I'm not giving out secret information here, team.
All right, listen. I'm getting all these. I got 5 cards.
Are you buying those cards?
No, we're giving these away.
Oh, you're going to give them away right now on the live stream.
We're giving these away on the live
Oh
stream.
we're giving these away to a member right now.
Chat. No, to the chat.
To the
With
chat.
it could be a member. We're going to give
the
back.
chat.
What did you do? You dropped cards all over
Carter's going to clean
Look,
them up.
here's Malik Willis of the Detroit Lions.
Carter's going to clean them up. Hey, right here, future of the running back position for the Chiefs. That's your boy right there, Teapot. That's your boy.
He just got cut.
I know. Let's put him back. Let's put
This
him
is a
back.
cool Vlad Guerrero.
All right, let's go back
All
to
right.
the studio.
All
Let's
right.
go back.
I got better cards.
You
All
picked
right.
out some cards. I got my butt kicked, and
I think I got
now
6.
I drop cards everywhere.
One,
and now
two.
Carter,
No,
Carter,
put
they're
this
all
back.
Carter, they're all over the ground. I drop my cards all over the ground. Don't step on them. Pick them up. All right, that was a fail
I got 5
effort
cards.
for me. It's all about the bin. It's all about what bin you find. I didn't go to the right bin. Teapot went to a better bin.
Went to the bin.
You went to the better
Found
bin.
the bin.
All right, so you got some good cards.
Yeah,
We're
I
going
got
to
some
show
cards.
these in
Yeah,
here?
yeah, I think
All right,
so.
let's
We're
show
gonna show
these,
them.
and then we're going to give these away.
All right.
We're going to give these away. How are we going to do? We're going to pick one random person in the YouTube chat?
I'll give these to Nick so he can show them off
Okay.
on the camera.
Okay.
Bang.
All right, give these to Nick.
Look at those.
All right, we're going to get back seated here.
Nobody's getting rich on these, but that was fun, and I think the dollar bins are always fun.
All right, YouTube chat. Let's do this. Let's get. If you want to win the cards, what should they have to put? You know what you have to put in the put Gators. If you want to win the cards, put the word Gators in the YouTube chat in celebration of my boys beating the Blue Blood UNC Tar Heels tonight and covering the spread for our boy Doug.
Somebody would.
I'm going to pick one
win.
random person. We got a lot of Gators flooding into the YouTube chat right now. We got a lot of Gators.
Mine's completely frozen. I
got them all right here. Ooh.
My computer is just completely frozen.
All right. Can I pick a winner? Good job, by the way.
Go
Good
ahead.
job, YouTube chat. We got.
You're gonna pick. How?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm going to pick a winner.
Okay.
My winner is Mem.
Mem.
Yeah. The reason why it's Mem is because
Joe
he actually typed out "Let's go Gators." Everybody else wrote Gators.
Shameless.
Extra credit, Mem. Extra effort. Although I also have to say, Greg Rouse is a new member, and he goes, "I'm a new member, Gators." That's smart too, because we like
give
new
him a pack.
people. Okay. All right. So Mem, you get the cards. Greg Rouse,
you
get a pack. So let's. We're gonna write Mem on one of those and give him the cards. Then we're gonna write Greg Rouse.
I like
and
it.
we're gonna give Greg Rouse the pack. So let's show Mem what his cards are here that TPott picked out for him.
Hopefully
So
you guys can see these.
this is the new starter. I'm told they've given up on Jameis,
and that's the silver.
he's back, and that's a silver mosaic, true silver mosaic rookie.
Honestly,
So-
that's actually a
Yeah.
decent card.
Yeah.
If he's the starter, that card's going to be up
Dorian,
300%.
Mosaic. He'll probably be on the top 5 next week. Yeah,
Ivan Rodriguez, you went old school baseball here.
just a really cool pudge.
Yeah, it's really neat.
It's a really cool pudge. That Bobby Lane is I think that's about a $10 card.
Okay, Bobby Night Train Lane, quarterback for the Detroit Lions. I see why you picked it, Detroit Lions. I see why you picked
It's
it.
just a sick card.
Yeah.
Nice Ozzie Smith gold medallion. I think that's 1995 Ultra. And I had never seen this card before, so I don't know anything about it. Let me see if I can pull up Garnett Champions. Whoops, not Champions.
Well, it's stickered $6, but it was in a dollar bin. So that
we'll
kind of
see.
tells you something right
We'll
there,
see.
hopefully.
We'll
Hopefully
see.
that tells you something.
I have negative internet connection in the studio. I think it's my computer.
It's got to be your computer because I'm fine here.
I just work so much all day. It's not even working.
I got all the Gators still rolling into the YouTube chat.
It looks like that card, from what I'm seeing, somewhere between $1 to $5.
There you go.
Probably the shipping fluctuation. So maybe like a $5 card.
Yeah, there you go. All right, congratulations, Mem. Those cards are for you. And then let's open up a pack for Greg, new member, who's also a supporter of the Florida Gators. By the way, we got Santa Fe Community College in the house. What's up, KG? Santa Fe Community College.
Bucks are up 3.
Bucks are up 3. I hope the Bucks win for you tonight. The Gators won for me. I hope the Bucks win
Well,
for
my
you.
2 favorite, Giannis and Shea, are Giannis is number 1 though.
All right.
So this is
Do another pack of Formula One.
Charles Leclerc.
Sergio Perez, Zhao Guanyu, Lando Norris, World Stage, Chrome.
That's a nice looking
I
card.
don't know. Just base insert. Logan Sargent Chrome. A red Logan Sargent. And then,
X Factor?
Man.
What is that? Is that an X Factor?
I
Or is
don't
it
know if you
just
guys
chewed
can
up?
see that.
Oh, it's just annihilated.
Wow.
I thought it was an X Factor.
It absolutely
Oh,
destroyed
man.
Lewis Hamilton.
That
That went
was-
through U.S. Postal Service plain white envelopes.
Nick, what are you doing to these cards, my
What did
man?
you do, Nick?
We'll get you a replacement there, Greg.
We'll get that graded.
Give him another pack. Give
You
him
said
another.
one.
Open up
Oh,
another
man,
pack
all
for
right.
him. Open up another pack for him.
I don't know how that
Greg, we're
ended up
sorry
in
about
there.
your Lewis Hamilton card.
I thought it was an
getting
X
destroyed.
Factor. It was so.
That's
messed up.
sad. That's sad.
I got excited. I thought.
I
Lewis
think
Hamilton X
I think
Factor,
this
why
one's
not?
okay.
You got to get him like a Verstappen now. Get him a Verstappen.
That was brutal.
Ricardo, there's
Oh, we got it for him again.
Yep.
There
This
you
one
go.
didn't- This one's pristine.
Look at that. We made it up to you, Greg.
Grade them both. Start the graded rainbow.
Yuki, Bruno.
That guy.
This might be black. Is that the parallel
Black?
teapot or silver or? no.
I don't know. Is it parallel?
I don't know. Maybe not. It just looks. It looked a little different.
It looks a little black.
Theo, and then a red Max Verstappen.
There you
got
go.
it? Oh, you got a Verstappen.
It's just the red, but
Look at that. That's
Color
cool.
color match.
$2.
There you go. Awesome. Congratulations, Greg. Thank you
Enjoy
very
that.
much. All right, what is next on our? Let's do.
We're gonna do some debating again or what?
Yeah, let's do a little debating. Then we're going to answer some questions. We got
Okay.
one more giveaway we're going to do tonight. We'll
Yep.
answer some more audience
And then trivia.
questions. We'll do one more giveaway, and then we're going to end the night with trivia.
Bang.
But let's spin the wheel 2 more times. Let's
Okay.
talk about a couple of these players.
All right.
Couple more times here.
Well, you're gonna have to.
Well,
spin that again.
we got Barkley already. We got Bo Nix already. Wow. Is this wheel like weighted?
Statistically,
This wheel goes to the same things every time?
Yeah, this is like loaded boxes for breakers. There you go.
Luka.
Okay, that's a fun one.
Luka's a good
All right, you
Luka's
start
a
this
good one.
out. You start this out.
So Luka's not having the best season. The Mavs are very good,
The Mavs
but
are-
statistically,
Yeah.
Luka's down, right? From what I've seen.
Yeah. He is.
It's interesting that it's a good question. What do you do with Luka? He's got to win a title and or an MVP award and or both within the next few seasons.
Yep.
It's got to happen.
Yep.
I would be fearful. I mean, he's an exceptional player. We saw it in the playoffs last year. Exceptional player. I would be fearful of holding high-end Luka cards right now because I feel at some point in time a cliff hits if he cannot win an MVP and if he cannot actually win a championship. If they fall off earlier this year, if they don't make it back to the finals, and I mean, I don't know, can they beat the Thunder this year? I mean, the Thunder are really, really good. There's
They were
other
really
teams
good
that are
last year,
good
too.
too.
Thunder were first
really
in the
good
West last year, but they're
Thunder
better.
were really good
They
last
are
year. They're
better.
better this year. You got other good teams. You got the Grizzlies. You got other good teams in the West too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if I had high-end Luka cards, which I don't, I would probably be like a hold. I don't think I'm a buy, but I also don't think I'm a sell right now either.
I have a hold.
Yeah.
I have a Luka Optic Hollow that I bought last year, and I'm holding it. I like the card. I like the card a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm fine if I just end up with this card. It's just like one of those where if it were to take off, and go above where I paid for it, I'd sell it. Mm-hmm. But I'm okay holding it too. I like Luka a lot. He's in my top 5 of current players in the league. He's really fun to watch. I don't know. The Mavs are tied for 3rd, basically tied for 2nd. The West is just loaded. But right now you got the Thunder 20-5, Grizzlies 18-9, Rockets and Mavs both 17-9.
Rockets are a fun team. They're doing well this year.
Yeah, Ime Udoka is just.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're good.
So yeah, I don't know.
Tommy Toon says he thinks the Mavs have a great chance of making the finals again, but Luka cannot play defense. Alex says Luka can't guard a traffic cone. Nice. He also needs to put down the brisket barbecue sandwiches, says Alex. Goodness.
Man.
But MJ83 Trading in the YouTube chat wants him in Denver. Bring him to Denver. We'll get him a title. There you go.
I have said, this is my dream, Geoff. If even one of these two things happens, I think it'd be really fun. I've said I would love to see Luka and Jokic on the same team and Shea and Giannis on the same team. And I think their styles would play really nicely into what those teams could do. Luka and Jokic obviously much more offensively transcendent. Shea and Giannis both incredible two-way players. So you've had sort of this debate over the last 5 years. I think Jokic has solidified himself as the clear number 1 in the NBA, but Giannis is the more well-rounded player. And it's the same debate with Shea and Luka. It's like if you were picking one of those two guys, it would have everything to do with wanting to know what's the rest of my team like, honestly. But if you talk about consistency, Giannis and Shea are two of the most consistent players in the NBA, but what would Luka and Jokic would both average triple-doubles? I don't know how that would work.
See, the pairing that I want LeBron and Steph in Golden State. Move LeBron over. Days with the Lakers are done.
Gross.
Move LeBron over. Let him have one last run.
Gross.
LeBron and Steph, one last run together in Golden
Gross.
State. Make it happen.
Hey.
Paul Skeens. We've been at odds about Paul Skeens, I feel like, this entire year. You from the beginning of the year have been anti-Paul Skeens.
No.
His cards went up. You were more anti-Paul Skeens. His cards went up some more. Then you were also anti-Paul Skeens. Then his cards went up. And then one more time you were anti-Paul Skeens, and then his cards went up. That I feel like that was the pattern of the year of what occurred here this year.
Lies.
I think that's what
Those are
happened.
lies.
I think we have tape. I think we could go back and roll previous episodes.
Well, look, there may be some tape that says at one point that I said, pump the brakes, and I said that superfractor price was crazy. Mm-hmm. which then sold 4 months later for $50,000 more than it originally sold for,
As
which was crazy.
As I was saying.
You didn't say that. You were just being contrarian, and no. Look, pitchers do not normally work out.
That is correct.
But right now, 110% a buy on Paul Skeens.
Really? What? What's going on? What do you
because
mean
there's
you're
so
buying
much
Paul
hype.
Skeens?
Everybody loves this guy, and he can't get hurt, strictly speaking, right now before the season starts.
Oh, I see. It's an off-season
He can't get
buy.
hurt. He can. I remember when Joel Zumaya, one of the, not Paul Skeens, but a flame-throwing reliever for the Tigers. Wow, brain work. This is not boding well for trivia. Got injured in like a fluke accident in the offseason, like moving into a new apartment. It can happen. You got like, I don't know, ATV accidents and all kinds of stuff. But I think Skeens right now has a ton of hype. And I think people are going to be hyping on him going into next season. He's going to be the Cy Young Award winner favorite in the NL. So I think he's a buy right
I would be okay with that. I would be okay. I'm okay with that because I was going to say, no, don't buy. There's too much hype and pitchers aren't good investments.
No, right now, I think.
But you might be right. If you bought Skeens today, will his cards be worth more on opening day in April? Yeah, actually, I think there's a decent chance they would be.
Yeah.
So, because I think you're right. He's going to be hyped, and he's going to be the Cy Young favorite and all this stuff. Now, I would sell them on opening day. I don't think I'd ride it into the season very long. Maybe ride it into the season just long enough where he comes out and he strikes out 14 people in his first game.
That's right.
And the crowd goes crazy, and then sell at that damn moment.
Yeah.
Sell at that damn moment.
Yeah.
That's probably where I'm at with Paul Skeens. No, honestly, if you're like looking long term, I think I probably would, buy like Justin Verlander. Buy like one of the. Not that Verlander is going to do anything more with his career, just the all-time greatest. Or buy Sandy Koufax. Let's go to yesteryear. Buy Sandy Koufax.
Buy Kershaw. Kershaw's better than Koufax.
Kershaw. Wait a minute. What? Better than Verlander?
Better than Koufax. And more expensive than Verlander.
Not better.
More expensive than Verlander.
Not better than Verlander.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, let's take
Regular
a few more questions from our Market Movers members. Let's bring up the next question. Okay, this was from Liquid Works. I'm just getting back into the hobby and I'm still fairly new to the grading side of things. Do you recommend grading all high value cards or are some better left ungraded? I honestly think that gets down to kind of what your goal is. Yeah. I mean, in general, I like grading most cards. And most high value cards I would grade. However, there's a couple circumstances where I might not grade a high value card. One is if it's strictly for your PC. I have some very valuable Tim Tebow cards, but they are actually very valuable Tim Tebow cards. Like I got some Tim Tebow cards that I paid $1,000 for that I've not bothered to grade because I look at it and I'm like, probably grade like a PSA 6, PSA 7. And I didn't buy it for that purpose. I'm not flipping it. I don't really care about the value. I just bought it because I like the card. So in that case, maybe not. And then the other thing is like, if it's a valuable card, but it's a lower grade, if grading's not going to help the value of the card, then maybe you don't either.
Yeah.
But in all other circumstances, I do like to grade high value cards. I have a bias towards grading. Not everybody does, but I do.
My thought it was exactly on like if it's not going to grade well, don't grade it because it's not going to do well long term if it's a low grade. Now there's that, people go, well, you got to disclose what, but I wouldn't grade anything that I don't think ultra modern wise.
Ultra modern, right. Vintage is different.
If I don't have confidence, it will at least get a 9 with a good shot at a 10. With a good shot at a 10, then I'm not grading it. There's no point because you're going to lose money on the grading costs, and especially if it's a high value card, you're going to pay a grading fee, like upcharge if it's PSA or whatever on top of it. So that's kind of my my position. The good thing about grading though is long term. The longer you wait, if that's the plan, you're authenticating the card.
Yes.
You're protecting the card.
Yep.
You are, and then you're assessing the condition.
Yeah.
You're doing more than just giving a number grade to it. I think the authentication part is what's really valuable long term because it just makes it easier to move when the time comes.
Yep.
It guarantees that the card is what it says it is, which it's not a fake, it's not some backdoored anything, and so that's what's really valuable long term as well. So I do like to do that with, but keep in mind, you're tying up your own capital if you're grading cards now if you don't plan to move them. That's the one downside.
Sure.
And Nat Turner has also said, we'll see what happens, inflation, whatever, but he said his goal is to continue to drive the cost of grading down, that he wants to open up grading to more cards and to more people with more facilities. If that happens, I don't know, you could just be spending money that you can't put into other cards now. So that's why I don't grade a lot of my PC cards more than anything. I like grading. I think it's cool, but that just eats into my budget to buy other PC cards, and that's why I have a lot of stuff in like one touches.
There you go. Let's get Liquidworks a couple of packs here. We could. Nick, go over to the pack desk.
By the way, Paul Skeens is down 20% in the last 3 months.
Yes, that's the season ended. So it could be, you're right, it could be an opportunity for Mr. Skeens right now.
All right. Jake Bowers, Clayton Beater, a Louis Varland, and a Brian Reynolds All-Star Game insert. Do a second pack here. Jonathan Clase, Chris Bubich, Blake Walston, and a Wyatt Langford rookie debut refractor.
All right.
You know what college Wyatt Langford played for, don't you?
Yeah,
TPott?
nobody cares.
Whenever
Jeff.
I ask that question, you know what the answer is, right? You know what the answer is. All right. Next question. Let's do the next question. Let's do the next question. I think the audience is mad about me. They don't want to hear any more Gator Talk tonight. All right, from Lance Bowman 41, what determines what sets are added first into Market Movers featured cards? For example, I'd like to see Pro Debut from the last few years. I'd actually like to say Pro Debut from the last few years as well. It did very well this year in Cards HQ. We were shocked by how much Pro Debut we sold this year. We sold out of it very quickly. We had a lot of it too. People were excited about Pro Debut.
Yeah.
It looked really good.
Yeah.
It had that, the Topps Chrome design,
Yeah.
the neon type design,
Yeah.
but all the minor league teams.
Yeah.
It was exciting.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be here late working on the Market Movers videos, so if you want to stay and add cards, I can, Parker's probably out there right now. We just add everything in order of prestige of the set, of the iconic nature of the set. So when I look at baseball, Topps Flagship, Topps Chrome, Bowman Chrome, Bowman Draft, obviously
Sapphire
those products,
edition.
Sapphires, those types of things get added in.
Those are all must-dos.
Those are and then we just work down in order. So what we're always trying to do is, if I'm adding Pro Debut now, and it's just a time opportunity cost thing, but like I said, we're going to scale this thing up significantly. But if I were adding in Pro Debut, maybe then I'm not adding in all of John Elway and Dan Marino's most notable cards, or all of the vintage. Like everybody has, whatever they're into, that's what they want to see in Market Movers next. I mean, and I don't blame them. I do too. The really good news is, even when we don't have Pro Debut tracked, okay, you can't chart the cards, which is obviously really valuable, and you can't look at it in price movements. You can still very easily add it to your collection in Market Movers and track it as a manual card and use the 2-click price check to go and look at the prices of those cards easily on the fly from now until forever. And at some point, we're going to have Pro Debut in there. We're going to have these other sets. We'll have Wild Card and everything. Like, everybody's got their corner and their niche of things that they're into, but we just have always served it in the sense of like the most important cards, the most iconic cards, and the highest volume cards that are moving on the market, to look at it through a utilitarian lens to just serve the greatest number of people. So that's our approach, and that's how we make those decisions. But I appreciate the requests, and maybe that is something we look into to see which ones are notable. Add the Paul Skeens and add the other players like that.
No, for sure, absolutely, great question. Thank you, Lance Bowman. And of course, as we talked about earlier in the show, our goal next year is to really speed up the rate at which we're able to add new sets and new cards. So this hopefully will become a non-issue in the future. We'll have every new set that comes out every year. That's what we're hoping to do. So we're working towards that for sure. So thank you, Lance. Let's get Lance a pack of cards right here.
All right, 2 more Bowman Chrome University packs.
We got to hit an auto here. Get Lance an auto. We haven't hit our auto yet.
There's got to be one.
There's a couple in the box, right?
Is this the next great Iowa tight end?
There's another numbered card. And looks like a purple maybe?
Yep.
UT Matthew Golden out of $3.99. It's a nice card. And then Brandon Innes.
Are you guaranteed an auto in this box or no?
Yeah, a couple.
I think it's 2, maybe.
All right. Well, it's coming. There we go. All right. There you go, Jeff.
Notre Dame.
There you go.
Another
Yep.
Tez Johnson.
How's Florida's playoff situation looking?
It's basketball season, Teapot.
Yeah, convenient.
Ollie Gordon and Jack Sawyer.
Jack Sawyer.
No autograph in there either.
All right.
All right, well, we got some more autographs coming. So let's go with a couple more questions right now. Let's try to answer these questions to get someone an autograph. By the way, guys, our Our last giveaway of the night is coming up here in about 5 to 10 minutes. So if you haven't registered yet for tonight's giveaways, if you are a Market Movers member, that link is pinned to the top of the YouTube chat. Go register tonight. You got one more chance. We're going to give away a bunch of packs here in the last giveaway of the night, and then we're going to play trivia. Matt Robinson wants to know, from a long-term perspective, do you think Mike Trout is a buy right now? His market appears to be down over the last year around 15 and 20%. Do you feel his market will continue to fall over the next few months? Well, the market, yes, that could be true over the last year, but let's talk big picture about Mike Trout. Can you actually go into Market Movers real quick and call up the graph of his 2011 Topps update?
I have it.
PSA
I'm going to share it from my phone since
Okay.
my computer is barely operational right now. I think I can still do that, right, Phil? Let me just connect.
It's an ugly picture. We'll see if we can get
it's
the
not that
graph
bad.
up. We'll see if we can get the graph up. Oh, Mike Trout?
This?
No, I'm saying Mike Trout. No, look, set that at all time. Let's look at that bad boy.
Oh.
I'm saying go back to the peak pandemic pricing on this thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
just hold it up. The camera will see the graph. See that graph? See what looks like a volcano or like a very tall mountain peak on your screen there? It looks like the Eiffel Tower.
it was. Yeah.
Whenever you see a graph that looks like the Eiffel Tower, that is not good.
Yeah.
That is not good.
Yeah.
The good part is when you were sloping up the Eiffel Tower,
Yeah.
and the really painful part is when you're coming right back down the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, I think that card peaked up at like almost 8,000.
Did it get that high?
Yeah.
I remembered it getting to
Yeah.
5,000. I didn't know it
No.
gotten all the way up that high.
Yeah, I think it did. I think it was. Yeah, it was. Well, it was about 7,500.
Wow.
And now
This is his 2011 Topps Update PSA 10.
that's right.
Just
Yeah,
base.
iconic.
Just Topps Update base
PSA 10. That
Yeah.
was the base craze. It was the COVID craze. It was everything.
Where's it at today?
Today it is down at most recently $795. And
So it was up at $8,000 and it's now at $795.
it's down about 20% in the last year.
And in the last year, well, that's what the question was.
And
about.
I will tell you that just like the kind of consensus from the rest of the Spitball and podcast group, we talked about this card a few months ago even, and like kind of the consensus was everybody thinks it'll kind of keep coming down to like 600. Like there's nothing to right now to believe Mike Trout can't stay healthy. I hope there's a way he can finish his career with a bang. That's my hope. He has had a absolutely remarkable career, an all-time great career. At one point, people were talking about him, in the same conversation as Willie Mays and other people, just like what he was doing through year over year, 10 WAR, MVPs, boom, boom, boom. Like Young just could do everything. And it's just been the injury problem. I mean, yes, it does not hurt being on the Angels and they stink, but the bigger thing that has hurt him is just those counting stats and not being able to stay playing baseball. You had a shortened COVID season. You had all kinds of things that just have not helped Mike Trout's cause, and it's frustrating. And I know he's frustrated. He's a guy who absolutely loves the sport of baseball, and he likes the hobby too, which is really cool. And I don't know. I think I'd be watching a trade to another team. I think would boost his prices
it
temporarily.
certainly would. We see that always. Every big player gets traded.
If he does get traded, it's going to be to a Philadelphia, or it's going to be to a Boston, or it's going to be to a New York, or maybe to an Atlanta, or something like a big team. He's not going to get traded to the Kansas City Royals or something like that, or even the Tigers or whatever. So it would help. I think it would really help. But long term,
but that hasn't already. Why wouldn't it have already happened?
Because his contract's an albatross.
Well,
it's insane.
Yeah.
His contract's insane. He doesn't play. So the Angels would have to be willing to eat a huge portion of his contract to even make this thing happen. And then does he play? I don't know. But I hope somehow he can finish his career, get into a playoff game, and go win something.
Be nice.
I don't know.
The only thing I'll say on this is I have those same concerns about him long term. But if he comes back healthy this next season, and he gets off to a great pace, and all of a sudden he's in the MVP conversation, then everyone's going to be like, oh, Mike Trout's back. He's back. He's back to his MVP form. Look at him. He's in the top 3 for the MVP race at midseason. If that's the case, then I actually think his cards could go back up a good amount. People will be like, oh, he's back. Go up 30, 40%.
Well, this last year, I took a chance on him, and I drafted him on my fantasy baseball team, hoping.
Yeah.
And he started out hitting like 12 solo home runs because nobody else was ever on base.
Yep.
And then he got hurt.
Yeah. I know.
It's terrible.
Could happen. Could happen again, and that'd be bad. Let's open up a couple of packs for Matt Robinson.
All right. We'll work towards finishing off this artifacts box.
Okay.
We haven't actually gotten any artifacts yet.
Oh, it looks like we have one in here. Do we have an artifact, or is that a spacer?
No, there's a
we
spacer.
got an artifact. We got an
there's,
artifact. Here you go, Matt.
We'll go to the back first. Nathan McKinnon.
Nice.
And then you got Seth
good.
Jones and $4.99 rookies Zach Dean for the
Patch
St.
card.
Louis Blues. Double patch.
Oh, that is. I didn't
It's a
even
very
know.
small patch.
Wow, I didn't even. There's two.
There's two actually.
I didn't even notice them. They're like.
Oh, I
wedged in
didn't see
there.
the patch on the left. I
Yeah,
almost saw
isn't
the
that
patch
funny?
on the right.
I
Okay.
literally didn't. I just thought those were like
Okay.
details
All
on
right,
the card.
That's okay.
Okay.
And that's it
Okay.
for that
All right.
pack. I think there should be two in this box.
We're gonna get another artifact. He's gonna get a double artifact.
Maybe
another
there's
artifact coming?
Something shiny in here. Quentin Byfield, Taylor Radish, Yaroslav Askarov. I don't know if that's numbered.
It's my next son's name if I have one, Jeff. Yaroslav.
I don't know. That's a cool looking parallel. I don't
That's
know.
awesome looking. That card's really cool.
A filler, and then Kadri for
Cool.
Calgary.
Kadri.
Two good packs.
Let's do a couple more questions. Then we're gonna do our giveaway.
I'm gonna try to get my computer to work. I might have to like restart it here. In fact, I think while we're doing questions, let me try to just reboot my entire computer because it's not working.
Isn't that a newer computer?
I don't know what's going on, Jeff.
I've had this Mac. This Mac is.
I do a lot of work on here, you know. I don't know.
I got this Mac in 2019, 2020. This is 4 years old. It's great. It's never been better. Yours is like new, isn't it? New?
Yeah.
Didn't we?
I
Just
know,
get
and I've
that?
seen you always have like 197
I got
tabs
197 browser tabs open. It
open.
works fine.
I don't know.
All right,
I'm rebooting.
Next question. Chris Cochran wants to know, he's got a 52 Bowman Mantle PSA 3, very nice, and a 49 Bowman Jackie Robinson PSA 3, very nice. Picked both up 10 to 12 years ago, old PSA holders. Should I send them in and get them re-slabbed? Thanks, love the show, guys. So, I mean, Chris, what I would say is if you are ever going to go try to sell these, I absolutely would, yes, because people do actually pay a little bit more for cards than new PSA holders and old PSA holders. That people are concerned that if a card's in an old PSA holder, maybe there's something a little wrong with it. First of all, when people have fake slabs, those fake slabs are always old PSA holder fake slabs because they were easier to fake. So you can be a little concerned. Is that real? Is it not real? Or is there some reason why it hasn't been reholdered? Was it altered and PSA didn't catch that it was altered 20 years ago, but they're going to catch that it's altered this time when they go to reholder it. So I'm always a little suspicious of very old slabs. A lot of people are. And so for that reason, my answer would be yes, if you're ever going to go sell it. Now, if you're not going to go sell it, well, then it matters less. But there are some nice features in the new PSA slabs. I personally get my cards reholdered all the time. I do not like cards that I have no intention of selling, that I just have from my PC. I send them in all the time to get them reholdered. I do not like cards in older PSA slabs sitting next to cards in newer PSA slabs.
What do they charge you for that?
They charge, it depends on the card, $20. I wish it were cheaper and faster. I will say something that frustrates me about reholding is I will get reholding orders back sometimes slower than grading orders.
Terrible.
Slower than grading orders.
Can't have that.
I sent in like 6 months ago a value bulk grading order, and I sent in 4 cards for reholdering, and I got the 4 reholdering back after the value bulk grading order, which is just ridiculous.
Yeah, can't.
They should have a separate reholdering process with a separate team that like spits those things out in a day. Like, why do they need your cards for 90 days to reholder them? So it's not that it's not expensive, but it needs to be faster. That is my complaint about it. That is my complaint.
By the way, I just rebooted, took an eternity, said Slack was causing problems, but now it seems to be zippy.
Okay.
So we're in the game.
Let's hope it's zippy. Anyway, so Chris, I mean, personal preference, but I like to do it. The newer holders have some UV protection, everything in them as well.
Yeah,
So another
those
reason
are
to
great
consider.
cards.
Let's open up a couple of packs here for Chris. What do we got for Chris?
2 more Topps Chrome update.
Okay.
And maybe a rookie debut patch. Or maybe not.
Bucks are up 1 at halftime.
Yelich, All-Star Game insert. Kyle Manzardo. Oh, maybe a gold in
color? We
here.
got color?
Could be
We
our
got
auto.
gold? We got gold coming?
Looks like something gold.
Is that gold? We got a gold of 50?
On the back, Arenado.
Looks like a
TPott.
gold.
TPott.
Kyle Tucker.
This could be something.
Oh,
Ooh, an
All-Star
All-Star game
game.
gold.
Skeens.
So you're going to get a good player.
Could be
Skeens would be
Riley
huge
Green.
here.
Riley Green. Gunnar Henderson. Gunnar Henderson.
We'll just reveal
Gunnar.
it. We'll just.
Oh, that's
It's a gold
unfortunately
Simeon out of 50.
fantastic player. Probably, literally the worst All-Star gold in terms of value. No disrespect to Marcus Simeon, who is really good, but whose rookie cards aren't even worth much. It's not the gold we were hoping for.
Still a nice card for a Rangers. fan.
Yeah, it's a nice card.
It's a good card. It's
I
a
like
good
it.
card.
I'll take it.
I mean, we did a
cool
gold of
card.
50. We did a gold of 50.
Yeah.
That's an accomplishment.
Yep.
We did some work. We went to work tonight. We hit a gold of 50. Not bad. Not bad. Let's do one more question, and then we're going to do our giveaway. This one is from Barry Siff. The proliferation of cards being sold at more general retail outlets like Costco and Dick's Sporting Goods seems to be great for the hobby. Maybe hard for local card shops, the true backbone of our hobby. What are your thoughts on this and the future of the smaller local card shops? That's a good question. I don't know. Like as the owner, I like it. I like it, but maybe I've got a little bit of a different perspective, right? So I'm obviously the owner of a card shop, and I like it because my feeling on it is a rising tide rises all boats. This has always been my feeling with a hobby, is like more, I don't mind there being more shops. I don't mind there being, I like there being more shops.
Yeah.
I like there being greater distribution. I like packs being available at Dick's Sporting Goods and general stores and all that kind of stuff. I want that because that to me is just going to draw more people in. People are going to see it more often. They're going to buy it more often. It's more convenient for them to get. I'm not worried about it hurting the sales at my shop because I want them to get into it and then come get really into it and then want to come to my shop. The products that those stores sell, I don't think are ever really going to compete with a good hobby shop because, people come to the hobby shop because they want the better boxes and they want singles. And you're never going to get singles at Dick's Sporting Goods, and you're never going to get a hobby box at Dick's Sporting Goods. So, and you may never get the release on release day, at Dick's Sporting Goods. So I think that's a great intro to pull people in, and then you're kind of the next level when they want to go to the next level right here. So I think it's a great thing personally.
Yep.
All right, agreed. That was easy. Let's get a couple of packs for Barry Siff.
All right, 2 more Formula One packs. All right, Daniel Ricciardo, Ocon, Pietro, Lance Stroll, just a chrome it looks like.
Oh, what's that? What happened here? Is this going to be an auto on the back or something? Or is this what the
No,
card
this is a troll card. Parker hit one of these.
What?
It's just an
Just
insert.
just a power-packed insert.
Oh, that looked like that was going to be something
Nope.
special
I know. He
for
said
a second.
he said he thought the same exact thing when he
Man.
pulled it.
Magnussen, and then a red Antonio Giovinazzi.
So that red's not numbered. Some of the reds are numbered, but that one's not numbered?
No, the red foils are not numbered.
Red foils are not.
Those are like 1 per pack.
Okay.
Magnussen, Vowles, Christian Horner, Pierre Gasly, gold.
That's
Toto
a gold minted.
Wolff,
That is a
gold
gold
minted.
minted. Those are tough, pretty tough. Like maybe one per case, I think. And if it's like Stadium Club, they're not numbered.
Not
But
numbered.
they are very short printed.
It's a good one.
There you go.
Another flipped, probably gonna dupe us again. That's a nice picture.
That's a nice picture. Look at that.
That's cool.
Nightscapes.
That's awesome.
Botas.
That's so cool. Love that.
Fernando Alonso, and another Max Verstappen red foil.
I feel like that Nightscapes could be a... Is that a common one?
I'm gonna
It feels
look.
like that
I'm gonna-
shouldn't be
I'm gonna
common
look
one.
here.
Nightscapes feels like that. It reminds me of like Night Moves or...
Gold minted is 1 in 256 packs.
All right.
That's like a case.
Very rare.
And then what was it? Nightscapes.
Nightscapes.
Nightscapes 1/9.
Very common.
Really cool though.
Very common.
It wasn't a parallel. I don't think. It's
No.
just a regular.
Very
Nightscapes.
common. All right. Hey, thank you everybody who submitted questions for this show today. And if we didn't get to your question, I'm sorry. We'll do more questions next show. We put out an email a few days before the show, and we asked for people to submit questions. So that's how you get your questions in for us to answer. And we'd love for you to continue to submit your questions to future shows, and we're going to do our best to answer everybody's questions. We always get a lot of them, but we try to answer as many as we can. But now it's time for our last giveaway of the night. So Nick, how many packs do we, because we need to give them all away now. All the rest of the packs we're going to give away now because our trivia winners are going to get gift cards.
Let's do 2 per person.
Okay.
Again.
We're going to get a lot of winners in this.
Wow.
Yeah, we got a lot of leftovers here.
We could.
Nick was being stingy with the packs earlier. He was being
Didn't know
stingy
there
with
were
the
this
packs.
many.
He's just always stingy.
He's stingy with the packs. He's stingy with the packs.
He's okay. He does a good job breaking, but
he
he's
wants to
stingy.
hold them all to the big giveaway at the end. Is
Yep.
what he wants to
Yep.
do.
Yep.
Well,
All right.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 15.
15 winners.
Does that work?
I like
Yes,
it.
sir.
Yes,
15
sir.
winners. All right, let's get 15
Yeah,
different
15
winners.
winners.
15 different
All right.
market movers. Now we're not going to
Okay.
open. We're not going to be able to open all these packs.
No.
We're going to send this round of packs. We're going to send these packs sealed to you.
That's fine. And there should be some autos. 'cause
Well, there's
we did
going to
not
be
hit-
autos.
We did not
Yes,
hit
we
the
did hit
autos.
them.
You got an auto in Topps Chrome
Yeah.
update guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
We have not hit that
Yeah.
yet. There's I think 2 autos in Bowman Chrome. We have not hit those yet. So if you are one of these winners and we mail packs to you, then please open those
And
packs.
I always say, if you hit something really good, let us know.
Yes.
We'd love to hear it.
yes, because we got good packs going
Yeah.
your direction. Okay.
All right.
Let's can we load it up here?
We're
Can
gonna
we
get
get the
loaded
screen
up.
going?
It's acting like a second monitor. Can you pull it over?
Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful
can I
skate.
pull it
Is that
over?
Ireland
No.
teapot? What are we looking
Nobody
at right
know.
now?
That's somewhere better than here. I don't know. I don't know why it would change suddenly. I'm going to try to unplug, and then I'm going to plug back in.
Oh boy, what are we doing?
I don't
We're
know.
plugging and unplugging during the show. Now we just got a big black window.
Yeah, well.
Everybody's staring at a big black
You
window.
know, Jeff, why don't you try it next month? Okay.
I got my
See how this
computer,
goes.
which is like 4 years
He's
older
got
than
the
your
Uber computer over
works
here.
just fine.
Yep.
Works just fine.
You probably swapped ours. Swapped them out. What? Okay. Let me check displays, Phil.
Oh gosh.
Let me check this. I don't know why it reset when I.
All right, let's take another question. Let me get another question.
You're gonna do two.
We're gonna get another
2
question.
packs here while we're doing this.
All right, Stephen McDermott wants to know, have a large collection of vintage cards, have 50 plus graded, and ran out of gas. Any advice on how to best sell them? Private dealer, auction house, eBay. I appreciate your knowledge. I mean, there's a lot of different options there, Stephen. It depends on the value of the card. If these cards are under $1,000, I really honestly under $5,000, I honestly think eBay's a great choice for you. When I'm selling on eBay, I like to go through a consignment service. It makes it easier for me. It also saves you on fees often because the consignment services get such low fees and they pass the savings along. They take a little cut, but even with them taking a cut, they pass savings along. So the 2 that I tend to use most right now, DC Sports 87, they're a really good one. Probstein 123, I like Rick Probstein a lot. Those are both really good ones. I've used 4 Sharp Corners in the past.
I've used PC. I've used MC
PC
Sports Cards. Does a
MC
great
Sports
job.
Cards, yeah.
But yeah, there's
several of them that you can use. And so I would just send them off to them, honestly, and you'll get, payment via ACH a couple weeks later once they sell. I think that's a good choice. But if you've got some higher end stuff, then I would definitely consider, a Fanatics Collect or a Golden as an opportunity to sell that kind of stuff. I think is probably your best bet. And there's a lot of other marketplaces out there as well. Heritage does really good with vintage stuff. There's many. We got several of their data sets in Market Movers. Really, all of those marketplaces that we have in Market Movers are all good choices, and they all kind of have their own specialization in terms of different types of cards that they tend to do really well at. But I think any of those names I just mentioned would be probably pretty good choices for you.
All right.
Cool. Awesome. We got our screen share going?
2 packs.
So let's give Steven 2 more packs, and then we're going to announce our
All right.
winners.
Let's see if we hit an auto finally here.
This seems to be the one that has the highest odds.
Yep.
Just based
Let's
on
go.
what's left.
Let's go. Let's get an auto. Auto. Oh,
Lawrence Arnold
Jayhawk.
and Kobe
pack.
Bryant.
Auto in the next pack.
Auto in the next pack. Let's go auto.
Let's go.
Let's go auto.
Ruben Bain Jr., Tyleek Williams, Garrett
auto.
Nussmeier, and Ethan Garber.
Those are not
Man,
autos.
your chance of getting an
Your
auto
chance
is really
are
good here.
now up.
If we send you a pack of Bowman U football, rip that thing right away.
Technically, what do we got? 14
Now, do we still have 15 to give away, or do we only have 14 to
We have
give away
14.
now?
14.
14 to give away. Let's call
All
up
right.
the screen, Teapot.
Okay, I got it.
All right,
You good?
let's
Bang.
what are you going to random once or 3
Randomize
times?
3 times.
3 times, and then it's the top 14.
1. Look at this performance now.
The top 14. Wow,
internet's
so fast.
actually working.
Unbelievable. Here we go. Number 3.
Bang. Okay, we
Top
got Mark
14.
Vogel.
There we go.
Mark Vogel Baronson, Sean Riggs, Dugout Cards 559, Brian Veeder, Greg Rouse, Joshua Yasso, Charlie Olson, Veronica Avalis. Process Sports Cards back in the mix. Yes, you can win multiple times. Rook Salabe, this one's won in the past, 91. Corey 816, Tfar 99, and Ian Trott at number 14. Ian Trott.
There you go.
That's our list. So
there you go.
Make sure to click the form, the giveaway form.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. If you see your name in the top 14 there, or if at any point during the show we have called your name and therefore you have won a prize, please go click on that page that is linked to the top of the YouTube chat, and on that Market Movers Live page, if you scroll down towards the bottom, there is right there a prize winners form. Click that, fill it out, and we'll know how to
get
send
your mailing information.
Yeah, got to get your mailing information, including if you win trivia, because it is time for trivia, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, our top 3 winners. First place is going to win a $100 Cards HQ gift card. Second place is going to win a $50 Cards HQ gift card. By the way, these are gift cards that will be sent you digitally, and you can use them on our website. So you don't have to travel to Atlanta. We'd love for you to travel to Atlanta, but you don't have to travel to Atlanta. You can shop for all of our cards on your website. Second place is $50. Third place is $25. And then one random person who places between 4th and last place, well, actually got to be in the top 100, between 4 and 100 is going to get a $25 gift card as well. So that encourages everyone to play, even if you're really not that good at sports card trivia. Please play along and have fun. How you get into trivia is you go back to that Market Movers page, that page that is pinned at the top of the YouTube chat, the Market Movers Live member page, and it is the first link on the page, I believe, or the second link on the page. It says trivia. Click here to enter. Go there, enter using your username or your full name. Get entered for the game. We're going to give you about a minute to do that, and then the game will begin. So while you are in the process of doing that, let me make sure that link is put back into the YouTube chat. It is right there. So we just pasted it again in the YouTube chat.
Are you sharing?
It's right there.
Are we able to do that this month?
Yeah, I might be able to do that. So it's right there on the YouTube chat. And so go ahead and get in there. And let me see. I'll see if I can connect with you, Phil, here, so I can share the trivia game on the screen.
Or
as we
you
go.
could just take the cord if you want to do it on your computer.
I'm going to disconnect and do it again here. And while we're there, TPott, tell them how the scoring works, just so people,
absolutely.
if it's their first time playing.
Yeah, so if this is your first time playing, we're going to have 10 questions, and you get points for answering fast. So you don't want to wait forever. It's going to count down starting at 100 all the way down to 0. When it runs out of time, the question's over, you'll see the correct answer. So the faster you answer, if you get it right, the more points you get. And that is the thing that always stumps me, because Geoff likes to write dissertations for the questions, and then it takes me 9 minutes to read the question before I even ever submit an answer, and that's the one I get wrong. So I'm sure he's stumped me again. But that's how it works. You're going to answer fast, so you get a feel for it, have fun, no pressure. This is meant to be a good time. I've been on a streak. But I don't know. My brain is working about as well as my computer today, so we'll see how this goes.
And if TPott does not come in first place, this is a request in the chat from Matt Koziol. If TPott does not come in first place, I give TPott a big bear hug to end the show. If TPott comes in first place, he avoids the bear hug. Okay. You got my phone up here? Can you get my phone up here, Phil? And we're going to go ahead and start the game. Put that on the screen there if that's going to show.
Some people are saying it's not working. I don't know what it's not working means.
I just put my YouTube link or my link I put in your chat, Phil, there.
I found it by clicking on the link,
link.
And then if you're logged into Market Movers, it should be there.
Yeah, you just got to go to that members page, and it's linked right there from that members page. Yep. Click that Sports Card Investor /live page in the YouTube chat, and then from that page there's a link for trivia. Yeah, Jordan, go to that page in the YouTube chat, and then click that page. And once you go to that page, on that page, there's a link to get into the trivia game. Yep. I just checked it.
Yeah, it's there. It says trivia. To play trivia, click here to enter trivia game.
There you go. It's right there.
It's right there.
All right, we ready to go, Phil?
Yeah, it's not popping up.
We're able to get it up? Not able to get it up? It says it's sharing to you. My screen says it's sharing to you. No? Okay. All right. Well, we'll play it without it going along on the screen. So our people from home won't be able to watch, but the people playing along obviously will.
You can plug it. You want to plug?
I don't have that thing.
Oh, you don't have that
so,
HDMI.
No. All right, here we go, guys. We're going to go to start trivia now. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. You want to just focus it on my screen or something? Or?
Yeah.
I've gotten 77 points on like 5 questions. Exactly 77. What are the odds of that? I wish it hadn't all been Pro Set. I knew it was Pro Set. I don't know which year that's from. I remember 91. I guess 89. I think it's 91. Oh, I got it right. Oh, that's clutch.
All right, let's come
I got
back over.
77.
Let's see how we did here. Winners.
I don't think I won. I don't think
Luke Forshee, third place, Luke.
Okay, maybe I did. I don't know. No, I don't think I won.
TPott in second place.
No.
Who beat TPott? Who beat TPott? TPott in second place. Jordan Riker.
I can't find the link. He said.
Jordan Riker.
I can't find the link. This is my fault. That is my fault for shamefully getting the Jim Brown question wrong.
Oh, you got the Jim Brown one wrong.
Well, I got the Jim Brown wrong, and I also got the 34 Gaudy.
Oh, you got that one wrong.
I knew it wasn't 33, and I'm like, I know
Yeah.
I've seen this card, but I guessed the Worldwide Gum. It looked Gaudy-ish, but I thought, I don't know.
No,
those are the only two questions I got
33
wrong.
The 1933 Worldwide Gum cards have the exact same image on the front as the 1933 Gaudy cards. And if you recall, the Gaudy has that, like, it's a playing image of Lou Gehrig.
Yeah.
He's holding the bat. He's, like, playing.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
the 34 Gaudis have, like, the bigger faces, the facial expressions, that was a 34 Gaudi.
Well, the one that really killed, I hesitated way too long on the Ovechkin. I knew it was the cup, but I froze. Like, am I like reacting to this? And then I hit it, and I only got 51 on that.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, for some reason, on 7 of the 8 that I got right, I got 77 exactly. Like, every time, like 77.
The one that most people messed up, and I knew it was going to mess them up. I just the choices were the choices were just too tough. It was just too tough. It was the Wembanyama card.
Oh, I knew that one right away.
Blank slate.
I knew that right away.
The blank slate because I put it because it looks like with a black background and the image
looks like Noir.
I was like, people are either going to pick Noir or they're going to pick Obsidian, and it's neither.
Yeah.
And most people pick Noir or Obsidian
tricky.
on that card. So that tricked some people up.
So how many winners did you say we?
We got 4 winners. So our winner, first place, is Jordan Riker. Congratulations, Jordan. You just won a $100 gift card to Cards HQ.
And you won a hug from Geoff.
And TPott gets a hug now. TPott gets a hug. Second place is Luke Forshey. Congratulations, Luke. And then Cameron, Big C7 cards, in third place tonight. Congratulations, Cameron. $25 Cards HQ gift card for Cameron. And then we need one more. We're going to go between spot number 5 and spot number 100. So I'm going to have Nick over there shout out a random number between 5 and 100.
99.
Ooh, 99. 99 is egg corn. Egg corn. And egg corn, I appreciate the effort. Egg corn got a score of 9. 9. Which means he answered 1 of the 10 correct, and he answered that one with 1 second left on the clock correctly. That's how you get 9 points.
That's how you get 9.
That's like
corn.
getting 2 points in a football game.
Yeah.
It's about as rare as ending the football game with 2. He ended trivia with 9.
And it paid off, Geoff.
It did pay off. He
Paid
just
off.
won $25. Congratulations, Eggcorn. $25 at Cards HQ. Hey, listen, we appreciate all of you guys being part of Market Movers Live tonight. I hope you guys had a good time. Thank you for joining us and watching the show. We do this every single month. We will be doing this again in January, answering more questions, playing more trivia, giving away more prizes. But it's our way of thanking our Market Movers members each month and getting to show the product off to some new folks as well. So thank you for your support. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy New Year. TPott, any parting thoughts here this evening?
Eggcorn. PSA Tendencies said, Eggacorn is my favorite ice cream flavor. All right.
Let's end it with this. Here we
Christmas.
go. Bear hug.
All right.
Bear hug. Merry Christmas, TPott.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Merry
There you
Christmas.
go. There you go. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night. We'll see you next month. Take care.
All right.